Konnichiwa.
Haha. So, I came up with a theory, I guess you could say, about Star Trek 2 recently, and I don't think I've ever said it online or in any of my videos or anything. Um, I wanted to tell you about it because I don't think you've heard it. Have you? About my thing about Star Trek 2?
I don't think so.
The Wrath of Khan? I'm about to ruin it for you. So, we know in the movie that Kirk says, "There's a man out there that I haven't seen in 20 years that wants me dead. I got a son that would happy to help him." Right? You remember that line?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we know that it's been 20 years ish since Space Seed, right?
Right.
Now, earlier on in the movie, when Khan's talking to Chekhov, he says to him, "City Alpha 6 exploded 6 months after we were left here." Okay, so that tells us that those two pieces of information together tell us that Khan and his, what, dozen or so men and women survived on this barren wasteland planet with absolutely nothing for almost 20 years, like 20 years minus 6 months,
Right. Okay.
right? What were they eating? Let me hold on. Let me remind you. The reason the Reliant was there in the first place is because Starfleet had identified that planet as a planet that is likely
Dead
completely
planet. Yeah.
lifeless, not even a microbe. So, what were they
Right.
eating? I'm about to tell you.
Oh.
I'm about to tell you.
Well, there are only two guesses I could have, so go ahead. Neither one are
There's only
good,
one
but
logical. I mean, either they were cannibalizing each other, or they were all surviving off those earworms.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you something else, man. That once you realize that, that takes away all of Khan's credibility as a villain. Like he is not threatening at all anymore because all I can see is this guy eating earworms, just planning his revenge for 20 years, trying to choke down earworms and swearing
Popping
to
them
kill
like they were
Kirk one day.
popcorn. Just pop them in his mouth like they were
That's
fucking
what I'm saying.
jujubes. Is
Yeah.
that right? That's a lot of people's favorite Trek movie, but there's a lot of inconsistencies in the timelines for most of those movies. But I mean, you can overlook a lot of that as a fan because you know where they came from, you know what they were doing with most of that stuff. But I mean, what is it in three where the admiral gets them and he's like telling them that it's time for the Enterprise to be decommissioned. She's 20 years old. Well, technically speaking, between the time the show went off the air and the time of that movie, it was 20 years. But by the time Next Generation comes along, they've established such a lore and history to go with it that the Enterprise is actually about 40, 45 years old at the time of Search for Spock. It's at least 40 years old. But, she was commissioned in 2245.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah, you're
movies
right.
are
Yeah.
2280s, right? Somewhere in there. They don't really establish that until later in those movies or early on in the Next Generation. I said it's just little silly things like that I've noticed over the years. It's never really bothered me, but because in the Wrath of Khan, it starts off somewhere in the 23rd century, never gives an actual year, never says what year it is, how long the Enterprise has been this or that.
Yeah,
Then
that sounds right.
yeah.
I think even Star
But
Trek 4, I think, starts with in the 23rd century or something like that.
yeah, one of them does for sure. I can't remember for sure. It's been a hot minute since I've actually watched them. I
So I
used to
got
do that
another one
every
for
year.
you, real quick. Now this isn't a theory, but
Okay.
it's more of a just an observation. Like it's a little Easter egg that was in the Next Generation, only for those that were paying really close attention. And I only thought about it today. Okay, so this is about Wesley. I don't know if you're going to be able to know these two episodes or not, but the first one that I'm thinking of is Matter of Honor. I think it was called A Matter of Honor. It was the one. It was the one where the A plot was there's three Klingons on board the ship, and they sort of try to make friends with Worf, and by the end of the episode, they're all dead.
Right. Okay. That's like
But the
season
B
one.
plot is the important part. The B plot is with Wesley going down to take his Starfleet Academy entrance exam.
Okay.
Do Do you recall that? Wesley goes there. He does. At the end of the episode, he actually fails. They can only select one applicant from this planet this year, and Wesley does. It's not him. So he goes back all upset and tells Picard that he failed, and he failed the ship, and he failed everybody here. And Picard's like, nonsense. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't pass it my first time either. But you may not tell anyone that. Okay, so you know the episode I'm talking about, right?
Right, pretty much.
Okay, so in that episode, at the Academy entrance exam, Wesley meets a Benzite, and this Benzite introduces himself as Mordok. And Wesley says, "What, the Mordok, the Benzite who invented such and such technobabble thing?" And Wesley says, "I thought you were already in Starfleet." And this Benzite Mordok just says, "No, not yet." You know, that's what he's there for. He's hoping to get into the Academy, right? Now that was an odd, in and of itself, it's a perfectly fine scene. There's nothing wrong with it, but it did strike me as a little odd that Wesley said, "I thought you were already in Starfleet." And here this guy is, just now taking the Academy entrances. Why did the writers write that in? Why? What was the point? It ties into a later episode, way later. I don't remember the name of it, but it was the episode where they did a foreign exchange officer program where Riker goes to a Klingon ship.
Yeah, that's season 2.
And meanwhile, the Enterprise brings a Benzite on board, and Wesley meets this Benzite, and lo and behold, it's the same actor, same guy. He's like, "Mordok?" And he's like, "Yes." But there's some confusion. He doesn't remember Wesley, and then Wesley finds out that they all are named Mordok. And they all look the same. And Wesley looks kind of confused, and he says, the most racist thing I've ever heard of any character on Star Trek, he says to the Benzite, "How do you all tell each other apart?" And the Benzite, to his credit, he doesn't even bat an eye at that. He looks like it never even occurred to him. He just thinks about it for a second. He says, "Well, we just do." So here's the observation, right? If you're paying really close attention and you think about it, think back to Wesley's first meeting with that first Benzite. Now, I just watched this just the other day, so I know for a fact that Wesley says, "The Mordok, the Benzite who created blah, 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 technobabble, I thought you were already in Starfleet." Boom. I thought you were already in Starfleet. And that Benzite, you know what, Wesley? Probably not. Probably not. What are the odds? We know now that all Benzites are named Mordok, so the odds are that first Benzite Wesley met didn't bother to correct him and just took credit for this other Benzite's achievement. And, as far as Wesley's concerned, yeah, that was the guy that invented such thing, but no, not really, I bet you.
Even more reasons to go back and watch the stuff.
Dude, that was a season 1 episode too, and I tell you what, people do not give season 1 enough credit. There are so many good episodes in season 1.
It's hard to get through sometimes, but I was there when it was brand new, so I've always loved it. I always hated those uniforms the first couple of seasons, but yeah, some of the characters were kind of crap. There were a couple of episodes that were just meh, but it did get better, and some of those were still good in season 1.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey,
okay, we've already been on for almost 10 minutes, and I've been standing here doing nothing in Q1.
Well, I'm standing.
I'm
standing right behind you, except you're invisible because apparently we're in a different instance.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Well,
I'm looking at my phone, watching the stream, and I'm right there at the race.
That's funny. So I'm going to show people, in case they don't know, if you're new to the game or whatever, I'm going to show people the glitch to automatically win this race. Real quick. Did I
let me match instances with you. Which one are you in?
I just started the race. My bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right. So what you do is while that countdown 3, 2, 1 go is going, you hurry up and beam to your shuttle bridge. You just hurry up and go before the race actually starts. And then as soon as you load into your shuttle bridge, you're going to immediately just beam right back out. And what this is going to do is it's going to make it to where you don't have to race anybody. All you have to do is just basically walk the course, and you're automatically going to win. I'm not bragging or anything, but I've gotten good enough now. I've done it enough times where I don't have to do this anymore. But I'm showing this time to prove that it works.
Hey, keep going. I got a phone call. I have to take this. Give me just a second.
Sure, I understand. Everybody's got a life outside of this game. So here we go, folks. Loading back in to Q's Winter Wonderland. And any second now. There we go. See, now I have no opponent, and I can just casually finish the race. Casually finish the race. Proceeds to take off like a bat out of heck. Here we go. Oh, almost slid out of bounds that time. And there we go. All right. Final stretch. What's up?
Oh, you're gonna love this. So, most everybody knows I'm not big into phone calls. You know, call me if it's important. Um, so the girlfriend is apparently having a conversation with the children, and it was related to Star Wars. It's not even what she said what was funny, just the fact that she called me to ask me a Star Wars thing. I'm like, good grief. So, well, wait a minute. I'm kind of in the middle of Star Trek at the moment. But, you know, I mean, most people call me. They know that I'm going to answer it.
Incidentally,
but anyway,
what was the question?
She wanted to know what the big four-legged walkers were called. Specifically, what I knew them as. I said, well, they're AT-ATs. She's like,
yeah, I was going to say AT-ATs, yeah. Right?
Well, I mean, I grew up hearing them and reading them, and most everybody's always called them an AT-AT, you know. Probably heard it in a commercial for the toys or something. Anyway, she said that's exactly what the kids called them, was an AT-AT. It's like, Steph was like me. I don't think I've ever actually specifically heard it called that. And if they said it in a movie, I never paid attention to it. I always called it an AT-AT.
I don't know that they do. They just call them Imperial Walkers in the movie.
Right.
I'm pretty sure.
But there were everybody had nicknames for almost everything there was. I don't even remember what it stands for. Is it all-terrain something? Yeah, that.
Yeah, something troop transport or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm not nearly as big of a Star Wars fan as I am with Star Trek. I mean, I enjoy Star Wars, and God knows I love my lightsabers, but
right.
But that's incidental. I feel like I would like lightsabers regardless of what they were in, whether it be Star Wars or what. Because like I've always been into swords, and lightsabers are obviously the ultimate evolution of a sword.
Mm-hmm.
And so how can I not like them? You know.
For today is a good day to punish.
So what I'm doing now real quick is I'm just going to do the Academy lore mission and go grab my 500 from the Delithia mine, and then I'm coming right back to Q's Winter Wonderland. I figured that's what we do, is that we do all the Winter Wonderland events over the next hour or so and show everybody how to do them all, you know?
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I'll just stand here in my ugly sweater.
Kind of looks like the camera might still be acting funky. Have you been having problems with it?
No, but I did. Well, no, I did this morning when I got on. You know, I usually try to do my endeavors before I leave for work in the morning.
Yeah,
I did find
this last
something.
Update. Every time I do anything, the camera distance changes.
All right, so This is what I tried, and it hasn't been anything on the ground. It's been in space.
Mm-hmm.
Go to your X menu, go down to camera, and don't push change camera angle. Use the right stick to adjust, zoom in and out, and it seemed like it stayed wherever I put it.
For real?
Like
I
from
didn't know you
that.
could, is that's what they
I
added
didn't
in?
know
That's
it
what's
either.
new?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently
I did not
that's
realize
it.
that.
I had no idea. So well, like I said, there's so much to this game, but they add
I
one little
know.
thing and they don't tell you about it. I mean, come on, one mechanic change, and you couldn't at least have been like, "Hey, this is coming." No, no. Some of us don't live on the internet, you know. I mean, not on 12 devices. I mean, I barely
Right.
get to. There's an Orion chick here in a bikini. Hey, hey, hey! Excuse me, lady. It's cold.
Yeah, it is. Oh, refine 8,000. I almost forgot about that. Did you refine your 8,000 for today?
I don't know that. I better check that. Hey, no, I haven't.
Okay, volume 26, chapter 4. What did the Ferengi agree to share with the Federation in 2405? Which I have these answers open on my laptop at all times.
Oh, hell, half the time I
Technology
just
and
guess.
information. I probably could have guessed that.
I didn't think it was that big. Ooh, who's this? This is. Oh, hey, there's Jen.
Alright, I gotta try this thing out with the camera that you were talking about. That sounds so cool.
I don't know why. My camera went dark.
Oh yeah, see now my camera's way far away from my ship. So you say go to change camera and then
Don't push.
no
Don't push the button to
way.
change it. Use the right stick.
Oh my god, I love that. Do you have any idea how much that's gonna help me out for my cinematic edits?
I can only imagine.
Dude, that is so awesome. I love it.
I'm trying to figure
I have
out.
been wanting that since I first started making videos.
All right, okay. I don't know what's going on. It says it's still live, but there's nothing on my screen. I don't know what's wrong with my phone.
You know, I never did open it up on my computer either. Make sure I got that muted.
Well, I mean, it's not even running the video for me right now. I don't. Hold on. Maybe my phone doesn't like me anyway. Let me do
It
that.
seems to be working on my
Well, I
end.
mean, like I said, I was sitting here watching you run around the Winter Wonderland, so I could see it fine. Wait, here we go. When I answered the phone call, it screws everything up. My phone is wacky, man. Ever since I dropped it a couple of years ago, shattered the screen. There we go.
You've been dealing with that for a couple of years. Phones aren't that expensive. Why don't you just get a new one? I bet you're locked into a contract or something, aren't you?
Nope, I bought a phone
Oh,
2 years ago. I'm lazy. I haven't transferred it over because this one still works.
oh yeah, dude, I know that feeling, man. I do. Like, you're like, why stop using the old one when you want to use it
Uh-huh.
to death and make the new one last as long as possible? You know,
The
that's
only
my
time
mindset.
the only time it's a pain
Oh,
is if I have to read something because the most of the cracks it's spiderweb really bad in the bottom left corner.
so
So
that didn't work, Tiberius. I warped into the sector space of the fleet dilithium mine, and as soon as I arrived, the camera changed its distance on its own.
really,
Mm-hmm.
well, I haven't messed with it but once today.
If it doesn't stop,
since
if it stops doing it on its own, it'll be great. But if it doesn't stop, it's going to make recording very difficult.
I'm hoping they'll adjust it pretty soon. But like I said, I've only used it once. I was on one of my other characters earlier, and that's when I accidentally realized it was a thing because it had zoomed out automatically so far, and I was like, I hate that view. I've never liked the far view like that.
Yeah, me too. I usually keep it set at either the closest or on the ground. I keep it set in the middle.
Right.
All right, so folks, I refined my extra 500 dilithium ore right there for being in the fleet, and I did these other 2 duty officer assignments as well to get extra uh, minerals and dilithium mother loads. Sometimes those succeed. And we got that done. Okay, I think I can go ahead and return to the Winter Wonderland. Boy, time goes by fast. We've already been on here 20 minutes, my man.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, time flies when you're having fun.
Telling you. Well, I did spend the first like 10 minutes almost telling that story about those,
Right.
Star Trek 2 and everything. What am I doing? We want to go to events, event campaign, and transwarp. There we go.
I must be behind or something.
Oh, there's a lag, yeah.
Okay,
It's
well,
like a 10, 15-second lag between what I'm doing and what you actually see on the live stream.
oh, well, this is a lot worse than that, because what I'm watching still shows you in Winter Wonderland.
I think you restarted it when when it stopped. You started it
what
over
it
from the
did?
beginning.
Told you I suck at technology. Ah, here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Like I said, I've never answered the phone being in the middle of something like that before. It just screws everything.
So I'm collecting the epos. I'm trying to get all of them.
Oh.
I have so far. I'm trying. Well, I'm not trying to get
Oh, hey, there
every
you
single.
are.
I'm trying to get the evolved ones. You know, the ones that are the really rare ones. So I've got the evolved rainbow. I've got the snow with the bow. I'm not sure if the wild cherry. I've got an extreme lime. I'm pretty sure the extreme lime is the
You got this
evolved
fella
version
here?
of that one. Is wild cherry the evolved version of the cherry one? I'm not sure. Those two I'm not sure about. But I've got the sugar plum with the bow. And I've got
I think
a fully matured elder glacial one, but I don't think that's the rare one. I think
yeah,
I'm
this
only
says
missing a
common
couple.
on my. Oh, okay. I've got 3 or 4. Where? There is a bank down here, isn't it?
Yeah, you
I don't
just
think
talk
I
to
have a rare
customer
one.
service there in the middle.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I have any rare ones. Let's see, where'd they go? Because I only got the one out to have with me. Extreme Lime Rare. And then I have
My extreme lime is a common, which is odd.
well, like it says common inventory, but it says Extreme Lime Rare in the name. And let's see, snow, sugar plum with bow, and of course the wild cherry.
Wait, what?
Hold on, let me get this guy out.
Sugar plum. Sugar plum, there we go.
There he is.
Is that all of them? That should be all of them. No?
There he is. Yeah, see, here's the green one. This crazy little dude.
Peppermint. Oops.
Well, that reminds me, I should check my duty officers.
I have winter items for a bargain.
And that black one. Yeah.
I don't think I've been collecting tags to even do that. Yeah, I still don't have enough
You get the
tags.
tags from doing the race.
It's the race. See, I thought maybe.
Well, the competitive race where you race the other people.
Okay. Cones of conduct. I don't remember that. Is that the multiplayer race?
So I just confirmed because I've got an Epo. I'm sorry, I'll cut you off there, but I've got an Epo Elder Lime and an Epo Elder Extreme Lime. So the Extreme Elder is the rare one, which means I can get rid of this other one.
Like my little guy right there. You see?
Aren't taking too kindly to our building a
Oh,
village
yeah.
in their territory, and they're planning an attack.
Well, how come yours
I
has?
have
Does mine
winter
have that?
items for a bargain.
I think that's the.
It's
Oh
the
wow,
glowy
yours.
things all over, the yellow things.
I don't know.
Well,
It's just
read the
his.
description to me again.
Okay, okay. Let's see.
Because I thought it was
Inventory. Where is he? There he is. It says Epo Elder Extreme Lime Rare.
rare. Shoot. So yeah, my extreme lime is not a rare.
And this is the only one I have like that. I have like 5 or 6. They're all the Elder version, but I think this is the only special one I have. Oh no, the gingerbread village needs our help. I still like my Vulcan gingerbread person.
Okay, I got rid of that. Yeah, I got right. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, you know, it was one of the first things I got a couple of years ago. The first time I ever got to play this, the winter thing.
Q is a genius.
Oh, I still got my piece of coal. I could turn into a snowman.
All right, what's up right now? Cones of conduct. 12 minutes remaining. You want to go do that real quick?
Is that the race?
No, that's
Cones of, where is it?
is that that's the one up? Where is it?
Wait a
This
minute.
way,
It's
Isn't that the one over there? Oh no, that's Tides of Ice. So which one is the Cones of Conduct? Oh, that's the one down in the village, ain't it?
okay. Is that
Yeah.
what it is?
With the snow coney in and the... Pretty sure. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of doing that one, but we'll go check it out.
Where is it? Is that the top right of the screen? The map? I mean,
Stay in the pavilion. I'll come back for you.
oh. Oh, there you are.
Follow
Yeah.
me.
Your little gingerbread person's just watching it run. It's crazy. It's funny. This little short legs going. Still not as fast as you are. Of course, every time I get my perk point, I try to focus it in space stuff.
We need fuel for our village defense system. Please.
Oh, there's some more.
I don't think there's nearly enough people down here to do this right now.
I don't remember what it is. What you just?
Well, you collect
saving
the shredded ice and the syrup by picking up the...
Oh,
you get the
that
syrup
one.
by melting the candies that you see laying around.
That should be enough ice for the snow cone in.
Yeah, I forgot about this one. I usually
Actually,
get
the first
lucky
time
and
I've done this one this year.
I usually get lucky and hit the ice fishing or snowball fight. Usually, stop hitting me with snowballs. Now I'm frozen. Awesome. Oh, there's another one.
The snow overlord is attacking.
Come on. There we go. Having trouble picking them up.
Hmm.
Whoa!
Your inventory is going to automatically fill up with ice, too, so every once in a while go dump it. The candy is the only thing you really have to collect.
Hmm. Yeah, there's not nearly enough people up here doing this one right now.
Yeah, no.
I think that's the only bad thing about any of these, is some of them require a lot of people to get through it.
Yeah.
I actually did the ice fishing this morning, and I didn't think we were going to kill the thing more than once, because there was only like 3 or 4 people down there, and it took us forever to collect enough fish.
Has frozen one of our buildings.
Good grief. Go away, snowmen. Giant snow cone. Where did that come from? And I'm frozen
That's the
again.
Snowconian. That's the protector
okay.
that's fighting the snowman.
I really don't remember this. So I usually stick to the ice fishing or snowball fight or killing Crampiri or whatever. I mean, I do try to do some more of them just to get the ornaments and stuff. But the one where they're all coming down the hill, the snowmen.
Yeah,
With a lot
that's
of
the
people.
Tides of Ice.
Yeah, with a lot of people, that one's fun.
Somebody was cracking me up in the chat box the other day. They just said, all ... for ... lanes.
Yeah.
By my buttons, we've lost another building.
Syrup. Okay. Oh, holy heck, that's a lot of snowmen.
Yep.
Gotta clear a few of them out real quick. Oh, you know what?
Nerf you!
These guys. No, not those guys. These guys. We got some battle gingerbread men. It should help me
Nice.
out a little bit. I don't think they really do much, actually. They just throw snowballs.
Oh.
Oh, there goes this one.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm frozen again. Boy.
Please stop the snow overlord before he freezes another building.
I'm trying, I'm
Little
trying.
guy, we're trying.
It's all these other snow people that keep popping up. Good grief.
Snowconian's health is high right now, and the
Well, that's good.
Overlord's health is dwindling.
It's pretty low. It's just taking a minute. Seriously, I think there's only like maybe 5 or 6 people in here doing this one right now.
Another
Yeah, I noticed that. We're
gingerbread
actually doing
building
pretty
close to the
good.
snow overlord.
Ouch.
I think I finally delivered all my ice.
How do you do that?
So there's these two machines in this like pavilion thing right over here.
Ah,
One says
okay,
snow meter.
okay. Well, hell.
Yeah. Oops. I ran to the wrong side.
Didn't even know it was over here. Okay. There we go.
You did it! You helped to defeat the snow
Hey,
overlord.
all right.
Thank you for your help. The villagers would like you to have this reward
Oh, wow.
for saving our home.
Got a lot of ornaments out of that, though. That was
Right,
neat.
right.
Got a
And
bunch
look at
of
that.
each one, it looked like.
Look at the Snowconian and the Snow Overlord. They're just buggering off somewhere. Or at least the Conian is. Where'd he go?
Right over here.
Oh, he's right over there. What, is he just gonna stay right there?
He has 6 eyes. Is he...
Oh, he does.
Oh, I
That is
get, I
so
get, I
creepy.
get the joke now. Snowconian, he's an Iconian, except he's
Right,
Ice
yeah.
Conian,
He's
whatever.
a snow cone. It works
Ha
on so
ha
many
ha
levels.
ha. Yeah. Hey, look, I have the thing that makes me not dance. So,
Right?
I thought I'd never find anything to spend Latinum on, and I was like, wait a minute, there's that thing. Why not?
Oh shoot, Fast and Furious is next. We get to do the 2 races. That's my favorite.
And the only thing you really have to do is make sure you hit one of the flags when you get to the end. I came in last in one of those races and still finished third because I hit the flag when I got to the end of the race.
Well, I mean, as long as you finish the race, you still get credit for it.
Right.
You could turn into a cat, you know. Do you have the cat charm, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I've got it on me.
Ah. Well, it's like cheating anyways.
Well, it wouldn't help me any. I guarantee it wouldn't.
Oh, it would. It gives you a huge speed boost and tons of extra traction, so you're not sliding all over the place.
Well, what I mean is, I'd probably still find a way to slide off. That's just me. That's my luck. As soon as I did something to try to help myself out, I'd screw myself over. How do you do this? Do we just wait till it pops up? Is that what it is?
Yeah, 54 seconds remaining for codes
Okay.
of conduct, and then it'll say like, 1 minute until the race starts or something like that. Just don't forget to press X and actually join the race. It's same as on
Right.
Ryza. When you're at the starting line, you have to actually join the race, or else you're not going to be in it. So it's under your it will be under your I'll let you know when. It's under your priority actions on the X menu.
Where's my gingerbread person? There he is.
Oh, check it out! Somebody's got the whatchamacallit guy from Prodigy.
What is it? Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah,
I have yet
that's-
to see it.
Oh, Star Trek Prodigy is so good. It's a shame it got canceled. It's a weird time we live in when, like, Star Trek, for me, like, a normal
we go.
season of Star Trek is 7 seasons, But now that's become the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
Okay, join the race. Don't forget.
I did.
Join
I
it
did.
now. Okay. Now, I will use my ice boots for the race. That's not cheating.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Should activate those. There we go.
Oh, I didn't even see Greg in the chat. Hey, Greg, what's up?
My bad. Oh, he just popped up.
We got 5
Hey, Greg.
people watching, I believe it says. If I'm seeing that right.
I think so.
Hello, everybody.
Watching on my phone, I almost need to put my glasses on to see that. Oh, Greg's in the race. Hey, Greg.
Hey, there he is. Right on. He's got his salute already. And there's no time for me to salute back. Sorry. Gotta race.
Whee. Good God.
Yeah, that person's really booking.
Oh, they slowed down in that curve, though. She's going to freaking win, probably, like, running like that.
Yeah,
Good.
oh yeah, for
Grief.
sure. Never
Run,
seen that
fool,
strategy
run.
before. She goes over the ice block.
See, like I catch back up to y'all in the curve there.
Yeah, I got screwed.
Oh, get off the rock. Get off the rock.
I got
Run.
absolutely screwed on that last turn.
Stay on the course. Oh, now I'm last. Oh, well, whatever. Whee! Now I can't stop.
Get a second try here. I'm not going to talk this time. I'm just going to win.
Ah, there we go. I got 2 Epo tags. So that's kind of crappy that you have to do a specific thing just to get those. But
Yeah, especially since, like, you know, this is only like the second time this year I got to do the race, because every single time I log in, the race is 45 minutes away.
yeah, I think that's the other problem I had with it. It was always one of those that was a lot further out. Okay, I got to turn the daggum boots off because I keep sliding.
But if y'all are just joining us, we're doing every event in the Q's Winter Wonderland in case you don't know how to do them. Anybody that's new to the game or interested in getting into the game, we're just trying to share our several years of experience playing this.
And we've got what? At least 3 other fleet members here with us too.
Y'all got 2 minutes to get back to the starting line again before the second race.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. You did one.
No, I want
I'm
the
doing
Epo
the
tags,
second
damn
one.
it. I want the Epo tags, damn it. I just have to remember where it is. It's not that way. That's the downhill junk.
From the pavilion, you go down the same set of stairs that you would go down if you're going to do the other race.
Okay.
Towards Tides of Ice, but not all the way to Tides of Ice.
I went the wrong.
just-
Yeah, okay. I should have taken a sharper right there. There we
I
go.
knew I should have taken that left at Albuquerque.
Yeah. Wee.
I see Milftastic in chat. I'm here lurking waiting to punch... What?
What?
Waiting to punch in the face! Oh, fish in the face. It's all broke up on my screen, so I'm now looking at it cross-eyed
Okay.
trying to figure out why is it split up like that and not hyphenated. Okay, yeah, that's not your fault, Milftastic. That's just the way it printed it on the screen.
And that'll
Waiting
be
to
the
punch
next
fish
one.
in the face. For a second there, I thought you were talking about Greg. It's like, what?
Oh, that's okay. Last night, or was that this morning? No, I think it was last night. Greg was talking about that they had stayed up late fighting, and I'm like, what? What? He's like, no, in game.
No,
we were fighting in the game.
PvP. I saw that in the chat. Had like 50 people going, hey, should I be
What y'all
calling
doing?
somebody? Or
Well, they couldn't have been too bad because you know what would happen. We all know what would happen. Jen would clock Greg with
a
a
frying
cast iron
pan?
skillet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cast iron skillet. Pwang! You know.
With the comical doing. And then Greg with the the Tweety birds. I'd lose, yeah. I wouldn't want to fight Jen. Oh shoot, 59 seconds. I lost track of what I almost wasn't paying attention here. We still got 54 seconds.
Yeah. I like that it gives you a grace period, you know, that gives you time to actually get up there just in case in between some of these events.
Honestly, for the race, I think it's too long. You know, they only give you the race once every hour. You get to do it twice in a row, once every hour, and they make you wait 2 minutes in between. So there's no, there's no really getting any warmed up. It's like doing it again for the first time by the time you wait 3.5, 4 minutes.
Right.
If that makes any sense, like you got to get in a groove. You do that same race over and over again. I like to master races. I like to set world records on races.
I
Not that I'm good enough to actually
to
do so, but that's my goal always. Like when I'd race on Grand Theft Auto, oof, I was a competitive racer back then. All right, everybody join up.
There we go.
Yeah, Greg says it's kind of like Riser with the hoverboards race. Yeah, you got to get in that groove, do it a million times, then you might have a chance of winning. I mean, we're playing with a lot of... I feel like most people that play this game have been playing it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we see new people all the time, so I don't know.
Right? Man, I was so pissed off at that stuff after last year that I didn't even touch the summer event this year. I'm not even joking, not once. Yeah, I was in a real foul mood about it, so I just avoided it altogether.
Well, I mean, I can't blame you. There's certain things... I mean, you do the same thing all the time. Anything can become... It doesn't matter how fun it is. It can become a grind after a while, and it gets frustrating.
I like doing this stuff. It's some of it, the repetitiveness is it's not horrible, but, not being able to complete the yearly event because I had no idea that it didn't factor into it. Yeah, it irked me, Don't fall out of bounds, fool! No, this ain't right. I'm last in the race. Y'all's damn pets is outrunning me.
Oh.
Ninja kicked the damn rabbit. God damn it. That's got to be Greg's Mugato running there. Get out the way, you stupid Doberman. Who's got a Doberman? Where the frick is the sign? There we go. Now I think I can actually go research for an Evo.
You should be able to.
I think I've got enough just after that race. Where is there? Right? No, the other thing.
A wise man can hear profit in the wind.
Research Epotex. There we go. Begin. Yeah. Well, hopefully next year, by the time all this stuff happens, I'll have me another slot open for another outfit. Look at all y'all. Okay, there's a cat. There's a dog chasing the cat.
Right.
Oh my God, everybody's cats. Everybody's cats. I don't have my cat thing. Hold on. This is what I got.
Oh yeah.
I is Snow Dude.
For a bargain.
Okay, so what's the next event? Klingon ice fishing is next.
Ice fishing. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I got my gauntlet ready, so yeah, I'm good to go.
Ooh, that means I have time for a quick break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's cool. We're killing 2 minutes until the Klingon ice fishing event, so. Ice fishing is fun. Yeah, I hear you, Greg, but I that's one of the ones that honestly, it was fun the first time. You know what I mean? It was really cool, the kind of a novelty the first time, but for me it got old pretty quick.
I have winter items for a bargain.
So, I guess I can... Oh, what's this? Ahead. Yeah, the summer ship is really good. My Romulan character is using it currently. And I just created a new character. So I created this Romulan character called Alice Redstar. And I just created a new character from Discovery. And I'm calling him Alan Quasar. Works for me. I'm thinking about giving Alan Quasar the event ship from this event. The Temerian battlecruiser. That'll be pretty sweet. And just so you guys know, I finally made some progress. I put in a few hours work today on my next episode, my next edit, so I'm finally making some progress on that. And if anybody was wondering what happened to that lightsaber video I promised, I changed my mind about it. I don't think I'm gonna, unless a bunch of people start messaging me and saying, hey, where's that lightsaber review, I don't think I'm gonna post that. Not that it didn't turn out good, but I don't know.
It was entertaining. I liked it.
Oh, I did show it to you, didn't I?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think
I forgot I showed it to you. I think you're the only one I've showed it to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't think you were happy with the. It wasn't a full edit just yet, but I mean the gist of it was fine. As far as a review went, I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
that's right. I didn't show you the whole thing, did I? I showed you some highlights.
No. It just some highlights and.
Oh shoot! I gotta get down there.
Shit! I forgot to change weapons. I love the enormous fish. Yeah, no, maybe next year I'll get to do the summer event. And I know Greg likes to sit in the chairs. Well, everybody seemed to like doing the lounge thing. I wanted to do that stuff too, and just not just the event stuff, just to have a place to visit and hang out and have fun.
You know what I haven't talked about yet about this event is the fact that the hardest part is getting yourself equipped for all the events. You got to get some weapons,
Whoa!
You got to get a snow gun.
I got a monstrous fish. Help me! I can't see where I'm going.
I haven't gotten one of those yet this year.
Really? Hell, I got 4 this morning, but like I said, there was only 4 of us actually playing it.
As I said that, Nilftastic just got covered by a giant one.
The first time I took a trip down here was probably with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, you were the one that explained a lot of this game to me anyway. I'm not trying to downplay anybody else's involvement. It's just that when I was on, you were on a lot, and for that time frame, you were the one helping me put some of this together. And I had no idea how to do most of this stuff. Like I was trying to ice fish without the gauntlet. I had no idea. There's nothing in the game that actually just tells you, hey, this is what you got to do.
Well, that Klingon up there by that chest where that giant fish is hanging in the middle of the lake over there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I finally got a monstrous fish. That guy will give you a free gauntlet. It's in that glowing box right there.
Right.
But it's not as good as the premium gauntlet that you can get from the store.
I need to look and see. Is there one better? Because I think I've just got the basic one. I don't remember. I've got most of the... Well, I can't say most of... I have several of the guns now, though. I've got the BB gun.
Yeah. I've experimented with a lot, if not... Most, if not all, of the guns. And I still feel like the dual pistols are your best bet.
Yeah. I still like the Nerf rifle myself. That's become my favorite one. But I'm more a rifle guy.
I'm curious if you have shoot, I'm having a brain fart. What's it called? Is it your captain ability? It's your traits. It's your traits. For your ground traits, if you select pistol specialist or rifle specialist, I wonder if that affects your weapons here in the Wonderland.
Yeah, I never even considered it, to be honest with you. You would kind of think it would.
I mean, I'm a pistol specialist, so I would hope that my speciality is giving a boost to my snow pistols, but maybe they're not. Who knows?
Well, these weapons are pretty weak, no matter what.
They're better than throwing snowballs.
Yes. Anything's
That's what
better
I
than
was
snowball.
about to talk about earlier. When you first come here the first time, you're not going to have anything. You'll be able to pick up snowballs that you can throw, but they're next to worthless. So
Oh, punch that
you
fish!
have to,
Punch it!
I'm punching it. I'm gonna slam it down on the ice. Bam! Slam it down. Smash! There we go. So yeah, when you first get here, you're not gonna have any good weapons. You just have to do a few of these events and just do the TFO. Most people are pretty understanding that you're gonna be new. Everybody was new at some point, so do the TFOs. Just do whatever you can to get some ornaments. Ornaments or I don't even remember what the weapons cost. Actually, there's like 6 or 8 different things.
Greg, I have to throw this in. I'm trying to read the comments and everything at the same time as playing. I didn't forget about you, Greg. You're the one that sent me the invite, and between you and Ninja, y'all have given me the most help in this game for the last 3 years. So, giving me shit, I swear.
And yeah, I've been concentrating on the ice fishing, and I haven't noticed his chat either. He says, yes, you need gun and boots first. I'd say gun, gauntlet, and boots. I mean, you don't have to have the gauntlet if you want to skip the ice fishing.
Oh, the ice fishing is the fun one, though.
Duty officer mission is the fastest for winter rewards? Hi, Ethan. I'm not sure what you... Does anybody else know what he means by that? Because that's actually a new one for me. I mean, I never claimed to be an expert and know everything about this game. I learn something new every day, and I've been playing for 4 years, so... But what does he mean the duty officer is the fastest way to get the winter rewards?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. After this event, I'll check out the duty officer screen.
Oh, there it is. Punch that fish.
Right, I got fish. Oh,
whoa!
for heaven's sake.
Dude.
I can't get rid of my fish.
That was funny
watching.
watching.
Can't get rid of a fish.
It was great watching you fly over my head like that. It was hilarious. You and Thought Dish both just went. It's like, what the?
Okay, Greg confirms you can get winter items by doing some of the duty officer missions. I didn't even know that.
Wow. Well, while we were in one of the races, I think a bunch of my duty officer assignments finished, so maybe I'll go check that next to see what's available. Because, that's something that it took me a while to understand, that the duty officer assignments are mostly the same, but everywhere you go, you get some slightly different ones, whether it's space or ground. Like different sectors, different planets, will give you different assignments for particular things.
That I knew. Like, yeah, any place you go, and see, I guess it just never occurred to me to check in the Winter Wonderland.
Right.
Yeah, but any place you go, it'll bring up, like if you go to Defera, for example, you'll find different duty officer assignments there.
Right. A lot of the colonization stuff is where I really started noticing it, because that used to be one of my go-tos for duty officers, was the colonization stuff.
Are you talking like at the nebulas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did a lot of those. Yeah, I should check my Greg's gonna love this. My accolades, Greg. I should check those and see if I ever got a few of those, because there's ones like for example, visit the Defera Nebula, not the Defera Nebula, the Azura, the Azure Nebula. Visit that like 50 or 100 times, and you'll get an accolade.
Punch that fish! Oh. It was funny for a split second because of the angle I had it at. It looked like somebody had a fish on either arm.
Nice.
I was like, that would. I want to see that now. They have to make that alteration for next year. Oh, almost there. Punch that ice, boy. Give me the fish. Give me the fish. Oh my god, it's a tiny fish. I just realized I was getting ornament fragments from doing that.
You notice how when it's time to punch the fish, sometimes there's like, I don't know what else to call it, but a graphical error where it won't show you punching the fish, but it's still registering punches.
Uh-huh. A little delay or something in it. Oh! I went through the tree. Thanks. Die, you giant gummy worm. Oh, he didn't like that. Up here with the snow Klingons.
Oh my gosh.
You went flying again. Good God. That was great. Holy hell.
Who's stuck over here with a giant fish on their head?
Whoa! He just went fly. Oh, wow! He's up in the... He was up in the tower. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Ow! And he's still wearing the fish.
I see it back there, yeah.
That's great. Dude, hurry up and get your... Oh, the fish disappeared then? Wow. That was awesome.
Ethan, yeah, we were talking about the zoom feature a little while ago, and I'm going to love that once they get it fixed. Because for me right now, every time I do anything, it just changes by itself. But I've been wanting that for my cinematic edits forever.
I always wondered if you could get in the tower. I'm in the tower with the snowmen.
I've been up there before. The only way to get up there is to have this guy blast you up there, as far as I know.
That's crazy. I've never... Let me out. Oh, you can't get out. Oh. That was wacky.
And Ethan, I think it's on every ship, not just the big ships. I got a tiny fish.
Yeah, because I was in a smaller ship. When I was in my Saber. I was in my Fleet Saber the other day. When I realized it was doing a camera angle. And you know, it's one of the smaller ships, and it zoomed all the way out. I could barely even see my ship on the screen because of it. But I didn't know they had just altered the way the camera stuff is supposed to work. At least I hope that's what it is. It's not a glitch.
Oh, really, Greg? I didn't know that. That's never happened to me.
Good grief. Uh-oh.
Guys, if I don't see you on the chat, I do apologize. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. I'm not real great at multitasking. I'm one of those people I have to either play or set the controller down and talk.
Well, my only problem is for me to do that, I can try to look down from what we're doing. It's just that I'm watching the stream on my phone because that's the only way for me to do it. Whoa! Where's the... Somebody else got a giant fish? So what about the gauntlets? Is it just like different ones? I've never looked. Did they do something different?
Yeah, I think the premium one from the store gets you a higher percentage rate of getting better fish.
Really? Okay.
I think so. I'd have to read it again to know for sure. It's been a long time.
Stop chewing on me, you stupid gummy fish!
What's Greg say here? Apparently, if you cheat and use a key... Oh, if you cheat and use a keyboard and press page down button, it'll adjust the camera in a way we don't have to exit. Really? I was like, I have a keyboard attached to my PlayStation.
Wow. Did we talk about that before or after we started the stream? I don't remember. When I was telling you about what I found out. Oh, okay, okay.
I'm pretty sure. I don't remember now.
Well, it must have been right at the beginning. Is the reason I asked. I could do a reiteration, but I think it was after you started.
Well, I mean, we can talk about it some more. I don't care. It's the new thing right now, you know?
Well, and I've seen a bunch of people post on Facebook already. A lot of people thought it was a glitch. Some people saying it's an update. Well, either way, it was kind of a pain at the very beginning because who likes the camera changing on them by itself? But
right.
At least as far as what I discovered, if you go into your X menu, since as far as I know, everybody's on the PlayStation. So go into your X menu, go down to camera, don't push X again to execute, use your right stick, and it will zoom in and out, pushing up or down on the right stick. And it will stay that way, at least as far as I can tell. I haven't been back up on the ship in a while, so I haven't got to test that theory, but it seemed like that's the new thing. You don't have to push the button to adjust the camera. You just hover over that and use the right stick to adjust the camera.
Right. I tried it earlier, and that does work. It'll adjust the camera, but it didn't affect the random...
But you still zoomed in and out on
when I was
yourself.
flying around, it moved on its own again, so...
Alright, what's next? Oh, Crampiri.
Right.
Great grandbaby will grace us with his presence soon.
Right, there's a Crampiri watcher right here at the top of the stairs who will tell you where the village area, and you can basically fast travel straight there when you talk to her. Yeah, Greg, go do your endeavors, man. See how you are, you know. We got the Crampiri coming down. You're gonna bug out and go do endeavors. No, I'm just kidding. You go do your endeavors. Oh shoot! Like, why am I not shooting? I didn't have my guns equipped. I still had the gauntlet on.
Oops.
Whoopsie.
Alright, where's the Crampiri starting?
The village. You talk to the Crampiri watcher under the pavilion at the top of the one stairs, and she'll fast travel you straight to us.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I always forget about that. All hell's breaking loose, and I just now got here. Wah. You don't know that. You have no idea if I've been naughty or not. I have. I probably have. Whatever. Anyway.
After him. Don't let him get away.
Whoa. Now, what is it you get for the presents? I don't remember. Come on, there it goes. Hey, look, I got an ornament fragment.
Well, sometimes the presents just have deranged elves in them.
Oh, okay.
But I think the rest of the time they're like extra ornaments or something, or maybe a recipe. I don't remember, honestly. It's been a while since I got anything good out of one of those. Alright, he's targeting me with the basket now.
Yeah.
Twice in a row. Oh, here he comes again.
Run!
Run.
He really don't like you. Come on, y'all keep it up. He's almost gone. I don't think that's enough time to do it again.
2 minutes? Yeah, we should be able to get him one more time, I think.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of people. Okay, there's more people here doing that than I thought. Oh.
Yeah, he got me again. Looks like I might be the only one using the dual snow pistols right now, and I could be completely wrong about this, but my theory is that he targets whoever's doing the most damage. And he, you know, since I'm the only one using the snow pistols, I suspect it might be me. He keeps targeting me.
It is a little odd. Because he really is going after you.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Like I said, I've experimented with most, if not all, of the other weapons, and I really do think the snow pistols are your best bet. They seem to do the fastest damage. You know what I mean? Like,
Now, which ones do you have? Do you have like a special set, or is it just the generic ones that you can get?
well, it's just that, you know, when you go to the shop up there in the pavilion, you know, where you buy your winter weapons.
Yeah.
There's only one thing that's a dual snow pistols, where you got a snow pistol in each hand. There's only one option for that, so you can't miss it.
Okay. Well, I know there's so many things up there.
I know,
and you just got the basket again. There's so many things in those inventories that I haven't really looked at all of them, but I saw that there were actually like variants on certain ones. I don't know what that flashy thing is. That's really getting on my nerves.
Yeah, I'm
The
not
thing
sure.
looked like the firework looking thing that was blowing up in the air. Boy, kind of messes with my vision.
Was that a kit module that somebody was using?
Maybe.
Because I saw a turret, a snow turret or something sitting there somewhere a while back.
It looked like it was throwing off sparklers or something. I don't know how to describe it.
What's the weapon you're using? Oh, you're using the nurse gun. Now
Yeah,
that's a
that's-
sniper rifle, is it not?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not a
it's
huge
got
fan.
it's secondary as a sniper shot, but I like it. It's the one I like the most. I like it better than the Red Riker, which I did get too. So the BB gun.
I got the Red Riker.
I got something else too last year. I can't remember. You know, I always stockpile the stuff and put it back and never mess with it again until
Follow me.
the event. Okay.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I got you. They screwed me up because it's changed my camera angle at one point. Probably when I got a ginormous fish.
So next is the snowball fight. So we're gonna go to the snowman army over here, so that we're right there when they all come alive.
You know, I found if you stick around the frozen pond is usually a good spot too.
Sure, yeah, but right over here there's like 35 or 40 snowmen, and you need to kill 100. You know what I mean? You can get
Right.
almost half of them right in this one spot over here.
Okay.
A little bit further. See, and then there's two more right here. And right over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 5. So, 35. So I guess that's less than half, but that's still 35 snowmen.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize these came to life.
Oh, yeah. Every snowman on the map comes to life during the snowball fight.
Okay.
So
Wow.
there's two more right over there. You see those two? We walked past them on the way up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those two right there will come. Now these guys,
noticed-
these guys will freeze you. I actually like to attack them from the top of the hill, and that way you can kind of duck, get out of range of them real quick after you take it, because every single one of them is going to throw a snowball at you at once, so you will freeze instantly when it starts.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot they were back here, but I had no idea that they popped up like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah. We'll kill these, and then we'll run over towards the lake.
What's the next one?
After this one, we've
Tide of
got
Ice.
Tide of Ice.
And then Crampiri again.
And then Codes of Conduct again, and then the race again. So I think after Tides of Ice, we're done. The only thing we haven't done is the TFO. After Tides of Ice, we'll do the TFO, and then we'll call it a day. We've already been live for an hour and 15 minutes. Not that it matters. I mean, technically we can live stream all night, but, you know...
Right.
At some point, I'm definitely going to have to take a break. I'll go as long as you want to go.
Yeah.
But I always felt like
okay
an hour is a good... an hour to 2 hours is a real good time, I feel like. Because I also feel like, who's going to go and watch these after the fact, you know? The main point of a live stream is that you can be there while it's happening and, join in the chat and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Well, I don't know. There's enough stuff going on that, if somebody knew what we do in most of these, they could come back and watch them.
I missed Ethan say accolades. That must have been earlier when I was saying Greg would think that was funny. And I see you, Greg, wants to get in on the TFO. It sounds good to me.
No, don't do that. Turn the other
But I
way.
mean, don't you think so, though? What I just said, like, do you think it's likely that anybody would ever come back and watch this after the fact?
Well, I never say never.
I mean, maybe some people would.
I mean, somebody looks at the time, and that's the only reason I would say that anybody wouldn't get on it. Like,
Right,
an hour and a half? What are
That's
they
the
doing?
main reason why I don't watch people's live. If I don't see their live stream
Right,
while it's live,
right.
I usually don't go. Even my favorite YouTubers, I don't go back and watch them.
But, double tap, skip 10, 15, 20 seconds, whatever. Sure, keep going. You might miss some of our conversations.
True. I mean, this
Definitely
is,
might
this
miss
is a good
some
source if
hijinks.
you want to know how to do this stuff, yeah.
I mean, that was one of the things. Good God, you weren't wrong there.
I told
I'm
you.
already frozen.
I'm frozen too. I should have ducked out. You might want to back up because I'll get you again right away unless you let your health go up.
Oh, I got hit in the back. That's wacky.
Crap, I'm getting hit in the back too. We're getting flanked.
Yeah. Where are they? Yep. Oh. What is that? A snow mastiff. Where did that come from? Damn it, stop flanking us.
Yeah, Greg, you're right, I guess. But at the same time, I feel like if that was the case, why would they want to watch me when there's other YouTubers out there that are probably doing a better job than I could? Maybe I don't give myself enough credit, but I don't really feel like I do.
I don't think you do half the time, man. Honestly, some of the stuff we get into, I think it's more fun to watch. You might have to watch a video a little longer to see the silly shit we get into, but
Yeah.
it really is worth it. I mean, it's like my work, man. Word of mouth works best. Somebody says, "Hey, you should check out Space Ninja's video. He was doing this, and they were funny as could be."
All the lands of ice and snow.
Well, one thing that me and my brother talked about when I first started making YouTube videos was how some YouTubers, before they find their thing, whatever it is that they want to do, they might do some random thing that just blows up. And
Right.
And then they feel compelled to only do that sort of thing from that day forward, even though it's not really what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I'm not really worried about that happening to me, but at the same time, I do worry about posting things outside of my usual Star Trek Online cinematic edits, because, that I feel like that's what people are wanting at this point. And if I'm doing this, then some people are going to be like, "Why are you? I want to get to work on that edit. Darn it!"
Well, I'm gonna put it to you this way: you say you're bigger into Star Trek than Star Wars, but
Yeah.
the first thing in your name is space. So to me, that opens the possibility of practically everything in existence having to do with
true.
space. And your opening credit for your videos is you with the lightsaber, right? Come on.
That's true.
There's more than just Trek nerds watching your stuff, man. Come on, there has to be. It's just getting it out there so people actually see it, you know. Oh, hello. How are you? All right, what was next?
Tides of
Tide
Ice.
of Ice. Well, I got 11 minutes for that. That's because the snow fight's already. Actually, I was
That's
going
right.
to go.
Yeah. So the snow fight. I didn't say it during the snow fight, but basically, during that time, the snowmen on the map all come to life, and a bunch of other ones spawn in as well. And once you've killed 100 of them, then you got to kill the giant snowman. You just go to the lake, the frozen lake, and the giant snowman will be there. Yeah, that one's probably the easiest event out of everything on here.
Okay.
Everybody has their favorite event, and everybody has the one that they think is the easiest.
Okay, I'm looking at the equipment, and it's got an improved and an advanced fishing gauntlet, but
I have
it
the
doesn't.
advanced one.
Okay, I don't see anything saying they're better, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, I've got enough to buy it. There's a lot of
I'm on the wrong
weapons.
thing. Wonderland gear. That's what I was. Red Riker.
The snowblower.
I think it is this. I'm pretty sure it is this. So I have two secondary weapons that I like after the dual pistols, which, by the way, the dual pistols on here are just called Hail.
Hail, yeah.
Yeah. But there's the big one and the snowblower. Both of those are pretty good too.
What is the big one?
It's like a shotgun that shoots ornaments.
Oh, is that the one that's like a mortar?
Here, I'll show it to you real quick. Hold on. Let me talk to customer service and pull mine out of the bank. Or wait, is mine on me? It might be on me. Yeah, right here.
All the little creatures.
So come over here out of the pavilion where we can shoot.
All right, where?
Oh, where'd you go?
I'm at the vendor. Hold on. Oh, hey, there you are. That's why I said still. That's too easy to get lost.
Oh, I know.
Which is weird because it's a small
Remind me
map.
to keep an eye on the time.
Yeah.
8 minutes remaining for the snowball fight, so I don't want to miss the Tides of Ice. I'm sure we'll hear the announcement, but anyway, check this out. I'm going to shoot it over this way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you've probably seen other people use this one. It's a pretty good weapon. And then
Yeah, I
the secondary
saw
fire
somebody
shoots just
shooting
a
it
single
the other day.
ornament that explodes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I saw it. I just wasn't close enough to them to see what they were actually using.
The secondary fire takes 12 seconds to recharge, though, so that's mainly why I stopped using this one in favor of the pistols.
I don't know who this is shooting you in the butt with the snowballs, or they just shoot. And there's a slow commander come to visit.
You know what? Is that Ethan?
Oh, okay, yeah. He says that's him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep, I thought so. How's it going?
I love the name though. Jim had R. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. And that's Slow Commander there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's the one. That's what I said. I saw him earlier running up, and I didn't know who it was because it said it's like I had the fleet name over. It's like I don't know that character.
Yeah, that's Slow Commander.
Guess
I know
he's
it
got a new
is.
one.
Yep, Slow Commander 31. I knew it was.
What?
That inspect button is nice and handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Foxtrot Tango?
Uh-huh. Hey, you're wearing the wrong outfit.
You want to head over towards Tides of Ice? I guess we
Yeah.
can talk
We can go ahead and
strategy
get
over there. Or, we still got time if you want to buy, like, one of those turrets or something. I don't know. I'm probably going to stick with my, just my weapon. I don't know. I don't really want to spend money on a turret.
Well, I bought
Not that I don't have the
the
ornaments to
best
afford it,
gauntlet,
actually.
but I do want to look at the other weapons I did buy that I'm not using. Let's see. Red Riker and Hail. Yeah, that's the only other two I had. Okay. I just didn't like the way the BB gun acted, and I just like the way the Nerf gun looked too. So
I could buy one of these snow turrets.
Peace is good for business.
I've seen a lot of people use those or something like that. I've seen a couple of different ones that seem to work quite well when there wasn't a lot of people playing.
Well, heck, I'll go ahead and buy one. Why not? Let's get it equipped real quick so we can use it in Tides of Ice. Let's see here.
What is it that...
I'll replace my spatial trajector for now, I suppose. Oh, that's not a. I'm in the wrong thing. That's going to go under devices, then, isn't it? We'll replace this. Well, wait a minute. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is it? I didn't see it for a second there. Alright, I guess I'll head over towards... Actually, if that's a device, am I going to be able to use both?
Um...
Hold on. Let me check something.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah. It's a ground weapon? Yeah, I think you can use it.
Yeah, but can I use both of them, though? Can I use my Gingerbread Squad and the Snow Turret?
Oh.
I bet you if you use one, I bet you it probably sets a timer for both of them. I'm going to check real quick.
Hmm.
Now, where's the turret at? Okay, so the turret's right there. No, actually, I can use both at the same time. Nice.
Cool. Let's see. Is this the right way? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
Are the rest of them gonna... Hold on, before we take off, I'm gonna go see if Ethan's gonna follow us. Ethan, you gonna follow us up here to Tides of Ice? You still there? I don't know where you went.
Yep. He's coming.
Alright, well, Thatish is right here. And Slow Commander's here, too. Come on, Commander, you coming?
Yeah, I wish you could make gestures a lot easier than going into a daggum menu.
Yeah, I've thought about that before.
Just something simple, they can put it on that D-pad, Oh, look, there's already a couple of people waiting here. That's always good.
Alright, 2 minutes to go.
Okay, here's Wolverine. Interesting.
Well, Thatush must have blew right past me because she's already down here too, and I left her up at the pavilion a minute ago. Alright, so where I like to kick this thing off at the top. A lot of people stayed closer towards the bottom, but I like to I like to start out at least at the top and then kind of work my way down in a retreat as we start getting overwhelmed.
It usually doesn't take long either.
Also, as soon as it starts, I may go ahead and set a turret like right here. I think from this position it should be able to hit both of these middle 2 lanes. Or I'll set it here and it won't be able to reach, it won't be in range of either lane. That would just be a waste.
Well, there's a timer on it, then, isn't it?
Yeah, after a certain amount of time, I'll be able to set it somewhere else. And I got 20 seconds left until my defense squad cooldown is over. You know what I'm trying. I can't talk. To be fair, though, I have been up since like 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning.
Right. Well, as long as you got some sleep,
Oh yeah, I actually, after I talked to you last night, I cleaned my PlayStation and then I messaged you and we scheduled for today. And right after that, I went to bed and stayed in bed just all night. It's rather difficult for me to get quality sleep. Like, I can be in bed for a long time, but I rarely get quality sleep for more than a couple hours at a time. And that's partly from outside noise and partly from... I'm very sensitive to sound, and, plus my wife kind of needs something pretty often.
Right. That's why I sleep with a
can't
box
help it.
fan. Well, no. Sleep with a
I don't know
fan
how
year
she stays in
round.
such good spirits, though. She's always... She's a trooper.
She got to keep you straight, man. That's what it is.
Assimilated snowmen are approaching the
Man,
gates
I
of the
wouldn't be
Winter
able to do it.
Wonderland. They will arrive in 1 minute.
And... Alright, here we go. 1 minute. Greg's over here dancing.
Oh, I forgot. You have to join the battle. Like,
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't say that, but yeah, you figured it out. You did. You do
it's
it
all right.
during the
Well,
battle.
I'm on a very large television, but half the time I'm looking at other things and I miss stuff. Like, there used to be a few times where somebody did send me an invite for doing a TFO or something. Like, you didn't get the invite? I did. I'm in my damn menu. I haven't looked at it yet.
There it is.
That's one thing I think people kind of forget. They see your avatar sitting there, and they're like, "Oh, well, you see me. Hey, how you doing?" No, I don't. I've pushed the start button or options button, whatever you want to call it, and I'm in the menu,
All
so
right,
I
let's
don't see
hope
that
this
stuff.
turret is in range of both of these lanes here.
Where are you at? In the middle? Right,
that's
you're
fine.
right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm right in the middle.
Already.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
I had no idea the snowballs were homing.
They
No wonder you get
are.
frozen.
They're
No wonder you get
freaking.
frozen so
Yeah.
fast.
Ooh, it bothers me to no end. When you're on Nimbus, when the Gorn throw rocks at you, the Gorn also
Yes,
throw heat-seeking
yes.
rocks. Like, come on.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no
I-
dodging them. You cannot avoid being attacked. It's so stupid. Like, why is it like that?
I mean,
Snowmen are coming
at this
down
point,
Gold
it's not going to
Sphere
really
and
kill
Blue
you, but it
Lozenge
is
lanes.
kind of silly. Oh, and I'm frozen again, just like that.
Actually,
Twice
getting
in
pretty
about
lucky
30
this time. I haven't
seconds.
been frozen yet.
Oh, there we go. I have to fix the thing. That's part of the problem. Repair the tower. Repair the tower. Thank you.
Snowmen are coming down all
Oh my
four
God.
lanes.
Oh, 4 lanes.
Oh. And there we go, frozen again.
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
I know. Oh. I have to repair the thing again.
Holy crap. Starting to come really fast now, too.
That's all right, though. We've
Snowmen are
already
coming down all
taken out
four
over
lanes.
200, and it's only 12 that have escaped. That's pretty good. Stop shooting me! Ouch. Oh, frozen again. Good grief. I think I've ever been frozen this many times and so close together.
Repairing tower.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
Come on. There we go. Oh! Good God. Stop.
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
You stop throwing them snowballs now. Frozen again.
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
Did he say all 4 lanes? Oh no! Oh. Fix it, fix it, fix it.
Crap, why am I getting attacked from this side? Holy hell.
They're coming out all 4 lanes, man.
Yeah, I know, but they're leaving their lane.
Down all four lanes.
Yeah, they get crazy. Ah, good grief. I am a meat popsicle.
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
Crap.
Uh-oh.
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
And I'm frozen.
Won't be long, I will be again. Good God. Wow.
Let's see if I can...
Snowmen are coming down Crimson
47
Cube, Gold
seconds
Sphere,
left on
and
that.
Blue Lozenge lanes.
The tower needs repairing.
Alright, I think it's
already.
time to maybe retreat down towards the front.
Oh. Come on. And I'm
Snowmen
frozen.
are coming down all four lanes.
Run!
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
Oh, frozen again. Seems like it happens way more often.
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
The line must be drawn here. Here, no further.
Snowmen are coming down all
I didn't even
four
try for a
lanes.
horrible accent either because I can't. It would be that bad, so I didn't.
Snowmen are coming down all four lanes.
They invade our snow sled hill, and we fall back. They assimilate entire gingerbread colonies, and we fall back.
Snowmen are coming down Gold Sphere and Blue Lozenge lanes. Snowmen are coming down Gold Sphere and Blue Lozenge lanes.
Come on. There we go.
Damn, my turret didn't last long.
Snowmen are coming down all
Yeah.
4 lanes!
Good grief, there's a bunch of them. They get lined up on one side. Oh, frozen.
Snowmen are coming down all 4 lanes! Snowmen are coming down all 4 lanes!
It's gonna take a while yet on that turret. 2 more minutes.
I'm gonna run up here and try to
Snowmen
repair
are
some of
coming
the
down
towers
all
real
4
quick.
lanes!
Looks like most of them are still working.
I only see the one in the middle damaged.
Yeah, that's the one I'm going after. That
Okay.
I thought maybe somebody else was coming up here and repairing them, but you're right. It looks like most of them were still working. I think they're just popping up in the middle now instead of at the very top like that. Oh, I don't know. That one doesn't look like he's shooting.
Snowmen are coming down all 4 lanes!
This one's out. Come on. While I'm up here, I'll run and check all of them.
Snowmen
Yeah,
are
they
coming
just
down all 4 lanes!
all of them are out. It's just not showing the icon above them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. It's usually got the 3 little yellow arrows above it.
Snowmen
And those
are coming
didn't.
down all 4 lanes!
Oh, now I'm froze. Here we go. Shoot!
Snowmen are coming down all 4 lanes!
Come on, repair, repair!
Borg Snow Queen is out.
Really? I missed that.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's all the way down here at the front already.
okay. Wow,
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge
seemed
Lane!
kind of fast.
We got 15 seconds to kill her.
Come on, we got it, we got it, come on!
12, 10.
We got it!
Well,
Snowmen
we got
are
it.
coming down Crimson Cube, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge Lanes!
All right. Good job, guys.
Wow.
I mean, that's not too bad. I've seen it go over 1,000 before. But 911 with only 75 escaped, that's not too terrible.
No, that was pretty good. I've seen it over 1,000 before too, but hell, there was like 15 people doing it then too, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it was crazy. There we go.
All right, well, the only thing that's left is the TFO. So then we will have officially done everything here. For today, anyways.
Hey, Greg, what is on your sweater? I can't tell what that is. I haven't looked at all the sweaters.
Well, it'll be 15 seconds before he hears you.
No. He said, is
Let all naughty
that
children for today is a good day
shit?
to punish.
It's Dathan, right? It's Dathan laughing, is it not? Yeah. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra.
Nice.
His eyes open. Thank you, Greg. Admiral Tiberius, his eyes open.
All right, you guys want to meet up at the pavilion over here at the snow
The
globe
giant
thingy?
snow globe?
Yeah.
Whee!
Wait
Now, do we
until
have to
everybody's
wait
here
for this,
ready
or-
so that hopefully we'll all be queued together.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's what I was about to ask. Did we have to go into it at the
All
same time, or
right.
we missing? We
Who's that
missing?
over there? That's a United Front.
Greg, and who is that? I don't know that one.
Uzumaki?
New guy.
Oh, is that Lava's friend?
Like, I believe so. Like
Oh,
brand
okay.
new guy.
How's it going?
Come on, Bubba. Get in here.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. I think we got more than enough people standing here. So,
Yeah.
uh, 1, 2, 3, go. I guess.
Do it.
All right, cue it up,
All
everybody.
right, we're queued. We're queued, and then we need to queue ready. Ready up.
I think I did it right.
Yeah, you just activate and queue up like any other TFO, right?
Yeah.
That's it. We just have to wait for it to start.
Yep, we're just waiting for it to start.
And there's Mullis. He's also here. Cool, cool, cool.
Oh, I didn't even see him walk up. Where's he?
I just did. I turned around and there he was. I was like,
Oh,
look at all these
there he
fleet
is.
people. Look at all these
Right
fleet
on.
people. I think the only person we're missing is Bobby.
Okay, ready up.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, Milftastic confirms. Yes, it's Lava's friend. So yeah, thought so.
Welcome to the gingerbread colony.
Welcome
to the
Gingerbread Colony.
The sugar-hating snowmen are on
Who
their
did we
way.
end up here with? Wait a minute.
Snowballs and snow guns are
Oh
the
no,
only
I don't think any of you ended up here with me.
Oh, really? I'm here with
Yeah,
Greg, Thatush, and
I got
looks like Ethan
Mullis.
as well.
I got Mullis. Nobody
Oh,
else.
and Lava's friend. I think. No, that's not Lava's friend. Never mind.
Which is really weird because I didn't see any of these other people standing outside waiting with us. Maybe I just didn't notice them. I don't know.
How do we play this one again? I remember.
Who's setting off the Genesis device? Come on now. Oh, that's kind of funny. Yeah. Shootings! Shoot the snow peoples!
Ugh. I'll never forget the first few times I did this with just snowballs.
Everything
first
sucks
year,
with this.
you know.
Yeah, it all sucks with just snowballs.
Woohoo!
What the
You
heck?
saved a
Isn't this the
freezing
one where you have to
gingerbread man.
get some kind of specialty items if you? I don't remember. I usually avoid this thing.
Yeah, you can get recipes in here.
Okay, that's what it was. And because you talked to the little gingerbread person.
Actually, that is one of the things. One of the things we haven't done is the pie eating
Okay.
contest, but
Oh, I
that's
forgot about
probably
that
the
one.
easiest event in the entire Wonderland.
Hooray!
Free the gingerbread peoples. Whoa, stop sliding.
I didn't pass the cave already, did I? No, I don't think I did.
I still can't believe I ended up in a different one. That's kind of weird.
You dare!
Where are we going?
I'll destroy you all!
You saved
Oh.
a freezing gingerbread man.
Come on. The guy's sliding all over the place.
Dude, evergreens aren't. They're not meant to be worn. Oh. Oh, I'm
Okay,
frozen.
taking down the Yeti.
See, I'm trying to watch what y'all are doing too, just to see what's going on that's different.
Right.
Like we're fighting a giant snowman.
Yep, here he is.
I rule all the lands of ice and snow.
Throw the turret out.
Oh, hit me with a block of ice.
Feel the chill of winter's night.
Almost got it. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! Mysterious box of cookies and treats. Oh boy.
Nice.
Wonder what that is.
Yeah, I got one of those too. And let's go ahead and pop that open real quick. Yeah, it's a frigid lump of coal.
You know, I
already
didn't even
have
think
one of
about that.
those.
Greg said we should have teamed up. I didn't even cross my mind. We could have formed
yeah.
a damn team to do the TFO. Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't we? None of us. We should have thought of that. We're making ourselves look like amateurs here.
We were like, synchronize watches and go! No, there was a better way. Fuck. Oh well, next time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the fun. I mean, like I said, this
for sure.
game isn't overly complicated. It's just very deep, and there's a lot of things. There's a lot of menus to go through, and a lot of things to remember sometimes.
Yes.
So let's check the present.
So after we do the I'm gonna go do the pie eating contest real quick because I think that's kind of a one player thing anyways. But
yeah,
it's a thing that you can do, so I'll just show it real quick, and then we can talk about use this next 2 minutes to think of anything that you would want to teach to a new player. You know, what were some of the things that really helped you out that we taught you when you first started? I don't know.
Oh God. Well, first off, using my inventory. I mean, I had. The problem is, by the time I started actually playing and had a headset and all that, I had already missed a bunch of stuff. Some of y'all were under the impression I was a high level, and I wasn't. I wasn't even high enough level to use some of the equipment I had. I think maybe I was
that.
around.
No, I knew that because I remember. I remember when I crafted you a real nice ground weapon. You weren't able to use it right away, but I remember when you were able to
I was
use it,
like
you
level
loved it.
6. Yeah, I was only like 60 or 61, and that's my main weapon, by the way. That's my favorite one. It's the one I use the most.
Nice.
So I mean, it's my best one too. It's but just like I said, I wasn't ready for the complex menu. I guess. I mean, you push and hold X, you got a menu. You push the options button, you've got a menu, and some of the things that you can access through either one are the same thing. But I mean, I get most of this was designed around originally the PC, so it's easier for people that I guess use PCs to navigate. I don't. I can't. Never had one, so I've always been a console person. So, I mean, once you use it, once you understand it, it's fine. But it's just there's a lot to it. You have to know what's in each one and explore it. I mean, just you don't even really need help. Click on it, see what goes, where it goes, and what it does. Check your ship, check your captain, check your bridge officers, check every screen, and each screen has multitudes of things on them. So many options in every screen.
It's so overwhelming. But...
Yeah, exactly. It can be daunting to somebody who's never played anything like this.
Mm-hmm. Which I hadn't. I had never played an MMO before when I played this.
And I never have. I mean, as far as the way the game plays itself, like it's third-person shooter, you know, and it's not dedicated to, you know, specific targeting like a Call of Duty or Halo kind of thing. You know, it's a little, there's a little play in your aim, you know.
You see that comment from Greg there, Tiberius?
What's I hadn't looked down home.
When you read that one yourself.
Oh, well, I mean, we have to converse about things, right? And guys, I only really have anything to say to everyone listening. Any other time, I don't make noise. Okay, I don't like to talk, so I'm around my people right now, even though we're not physically in the vicinity of each other. I'm around my people right now. So
One of us.
well, I mean, so like I said, the first time that I really got playing, I'd say the first night I stayed up real late playing, and it wasn't even the playing part. Greg and I just sat and we discussed the game, and he was telling me how, this and that worked, and where to find what, I can't go into specifics because that was forever ago, but I mean, it's just, I said, I mean, y'all understood that I had no idea what I was getting into, but I was willing to learn, and it was just, it's not that hard. It really isn't. It's just a lot of stuff for somebody who's never messed with a menu-heavy game. And, I mean, there's so many menus in this game. And, I mean, there's so many things that I don't do in this game that other people do. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just that there were so many things. Like, some people like to be very specific about their ship weapons, their personal weapons for ground stuff. They go all out when they're building their stuff up. And some of that you need to know how to manipulate the menus. So,
well, you've heard me complain. I've done more than my fair share of complaining about this game. But the beautiful thing about this game is that it accommodates any play style. You don't have you don't have to dive in that deep, shipbuilding and all that if you don't want to. You can still get through the story missions. That's why they give you difficulty settings. You go into your options. Let me show you that real quick. Options down here. Options, game, and then right there you see I have mine set on Elite. Okay, that's what I play at these days. And until recently, there was no incentive to do that. Like, I kept it on Advanced because there was no point in playing Elite. But now I've gotten to the point where Advanced is almost too easy. And not just that, but if you do TFOs on Elite, you get good stuff too. But to be fair, to be honest, I'm not that good. If I'm not, like, for example, Kittimer Vortex, I think it is. Like, that one is a pain if you're not in with like the best of the best. You're not gonna do it on Elite.
And that's one of my favorite ones to do.
If I do it on Elite, it's because the other people in that group were pulling my weight. I'm not gonna lie about it. That is the truth.
Elite is a whole other animal. It really is. And
it really is. My goal for the longest time was to be. I want to beat Starbase 234 on Elite, but I can't do it, and I gave up. I'm never going to be able to do it. I made a decision when I first started playing this game. I took a look at it. I realized how deep this game is. How complex it is, and I made the decision then and there that, number one, I wasn't going to spend much money on it, and number two, I wasn't going to worry about I was getting through the story missions, no problem. So I didn't really care about anything else, PvPs aren't really my thing. So once you can handle whatever the game can throw at you at least on Advance, then you're doing really good.
Now, see, I've considered actually jumping up to Advance on a regular, but I mean, at this point, why really bother? I mean, if I'm doing TFOs, I usually queue up for normal and advanced on the ones I really like, and whichever one pops up is what I'm playing. But most of the time, I can't see playing this game just on advanced or elite because, I mean, I'm having fun with it when I do play. But like I said, when I got stuck that first time, real early on, I mean, I was like level 65, but I had crap gear. I hadn't had a good ship yet, and I just didn't know those things existed. I mean,
my whole thing, actually, let me read Greg's comment real quick. He says, one of the best things about this game is the friends he's made along the way, and that's no joke. It's great meeting other people. And I've said it a million times. I'm sure you guys are sick of me saying it, but the Star Trek fandom is the best fandom in the world. I mean, it
can be one of the best.
Do you have a delightful
Absolutely.
It's like it's like any other fandom. I'll be honest with you. You know, there's some good people, but there's some turds too. You know what I mean? But we haven't had that problem in this group for sure. I mean that
Right.
if anybody had been a turd in the first 10 minutes of me speaking to any of y'all, I would have deleted it and been like, you know, I ain't even playing. I ain't got time for people like that. No, and like I said, the first two people that I actually talked to were Space Ninja and Greg. So, and y'all had a lot to say about me joining the fleet and any pointers. I mean, you know, y'all were always helpful, but other than that, I mean, I get along with all of you. We cut up, crack up all.
Going back to the shipbuilding thing, I was about to say the problem that I had early on was I recognized certain things, like how they work in the... Holy cow, Greg, you're getting pummeled by snowmen. You want to go up to the pavilion? Let's get out of here. Now that we're done with all that stuff, we don't need to stick around here and get pummeled by snowballs. But, so I was scared to invest much resources in things until I knew for sure what to do. You know,
right.
Like I figured at some point I'd figure it out along the way, or I'd meet somebody that would teach me. And I was glad I made that choice, because then when the time came, I had the resources to be able to do what I wanted to do. And I'm talking specifically like dilithium, energy credits, you know, that kind of stuff. Now, one of the mistakes I made early on is I went down to crafting, and I was crafting myself upgrade stuff. You know, like the upgrade tokens, so you can upgrade your items. You don't want to do that. That's a waste.
There you go.
That you can craft, even the best ones that you can craft, aren't going to be as good as the Phoenix tokens. So if you want to upgrade stuff, you want to go to inventory, assets, and then on this screen where you refine your dilithium, press X to go to the store, and once you're in the store, that very top tab, special items, you'll see those Phoenix boxes right there. You want to try to buy the Phoenix boxes in stacks of 10, because if you buy 10 of them at 4,500, you're going to be paying more than 40,000 for the pack of 10, so you'll save yourself a little bit of dilithium. But you're guaranteed to get at least one Phoenix upgrade token. Well, you're guaranteed to get one, period. Because no matter what... let me demonstrate real quick. Do I have any tokens? So I can go into the token store? I might. I should have at least one here somewhere. Well... some in my bank.
You don't have one?
I've got. I'm sure I've got some.
Yeah.
I don't really want to buy 10 right now, but I'm sure.
Right.
I'm sure I've got some. Q's customer service. Here we go.
I have to save up to do that, and then when I do, that's exactly what I do. Is I buy the 10.
Oh, geez.
Of course,
I actually don't have any in my account bank either.
Wow.
Well, I guess I could just screw it. I'll just buy one just to show how it works here, real quick.
I mean, you're in-game rich anyway, so it's okay.
I am not. I mean, it only looks that way because I never spend anything. I mean, wow, I broke 1 million refined dilithium recently. I didn't even notice.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I haven't spent any dilithium. It's been quite a while since I... And I spent a really long time saving my dilithium reserve back up, because a while back I accidentally made a really big mistake, and I meant to buy a few transwarp. I was going to buy a stack of 10 transwarp coils, and I accidentally bought. You know how you can move the bar up. You know how many you want to buy. You want to buy 1, 2, 3. I moved it all the way up. So I bought like 100 of them in one go accidentally.
Wow.
It wiped my dilithium out.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you talking about 100 stacks?
Like just a stack of 100.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking, don't they come in like stacks of 10 or something? But anyway, that's still a lot.
Well, maybe it was, whatever. When you move that bar all the way up and buy as many as you can, However many that was, that's what I bought.
Okay. Good grief, man. That's a lot.
So I got a rare. What did I get? A very rare? I got a very rare. But if you get just a rare, now you get any of them, you can turn an ultra rare into 2 very rares, and then you can turn very rares into two rares. And with a rare one, you can get a Phoenix token. It's all the way down at the very bottom, right there.
That's usually what I do with mine. I just condense them down until I can get a bunch of upgrade
Well, I've
tokens.
already bought pretty much everything else out of here that I wanted. So, Phoenix tokens are really pretty much all that's left. The only things I haven't gotten are some of these ships from the epics, but epics are so rare to get.
That's how I got one of my ships. Actually, I got like 3 or 4 ships, but that's how I got my first T6.
Folks, I'm good to keep going for a little while longer, Tiberius, if you are. But I do need to take a brief break real quick. We just passed the 2-hour mark, and I need to check on the wife and use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Do it. I'll think of something to say. Somebody's listening, maybe. Well, that gives me time to sit still, and I can look at the comments now. Yeah, the upgrade stuff Ninja was talking about. Now that I know it was his bad fortune, but because of that experience, I mean, he puts that down and says, "Hey guys, don't do this." Well, if he hadn't have messed up and accidentally done that, I might have done that myself, you know. And like I said, there's so many things in this game. That's just one of those things that they don't really explain to you. Like, you jump into the game, and yeah, there's a little bit of a tutorial when you start your first character, but after that, they don't explain anything, which is fine. I guess if you're really an explorer at heart, then you'll do it. But I've been into video games my entire life. None of them really play like this game does, the interaction. So having a few people that have messed up and been like, okay, well, I'm beyond that. I've done better. I've made up that, but I can tell everybody else, hey, don't do this. That's a wonderful thing. It's having helpful people is always nice. But making friends with those helpful people is that much cooler. So, and I'd have to say these are some of the coolest friends I've got.
Okay, I am sitting back down. I just heard you say something about the coolest friends you got. I assume you weren't.
Oh
talking
yeah,
about me.
I was just talking about the fleet and having people helping. You know, it's great to have. You know, most people in the game are friendly and helpful, but do you really make friends like this every day? No.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Did you catch Greg's comment there? We should tell them that if they get an epic token from a Phoenix box, the first ship they should probably get is, we recommend the Bajoran Interceptor for that Domino console. Because you can put that Domino console in anything, and it's a great console.
Well, the Domino is great, except it has, I guess you can use it on anything, but it is very specific to a boost for phasers, if I'm not mistaken. It has. I mean, I think you can use it on anything. I've got it on my ship.
You might be right.
I'll
tell you what, I'm going to do the competitive race, and then I'll check.
All right. It's plus 15% phaser damage, plus 20% accuracy rating. But I don't think that takes away from anything else it does. It's just that it does give you a bonus to phaser damage. But
but it gives a bunch of firing haste too, so that would make it pretty good for even if you weren't using phasers, right?
Weapon damage plus haste extended by kills for 10 seconds, 25% firing cycle haste for energy weapons, 25% bonus on all damage, 25% bonus recharge speed for bridge officer abilities.
Yeah,
100. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff.
Haste. Yeah.
And it is part of a set, so if you wanted to build up that set, that's great. But if you don't, at the very least, get that ship for sure. And I think Greg's probably the reason I got that ship too, because that was the second T6 I got in a box, I think. Yeah. Because the first one was the I ended up getting the California class, which is a freaking amazing ship. Now I don't think it had a specialty console that was amazing, but it's a fun ship. It's a masterwork. Sorry, D&D terminology. Miracle worker ship.
Well, I just completely got fourth place. I went from first to fourth because of some sort of lag. Come on. It won't even let me pick up the flag. I guess I didn't even qualify as finishing the race.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Unless I did pick up the flag and I just missed it. Hold on, oops.
What is next?
Yeah.
Oh, the run again.
Oh, it says I resolved Fast and Furious, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Aren't Echoes adorable?
Did I miss the first race, or is there one more? Yeah,
No,
there's one
there's
more
a-
race
I
in a
think
few
there's
minutes,
another one. Yeah. Greg says he's talking about the domino gives massive haste. Yeah, I also like that when I first got it, I don't believe it was capable of being auto-triggered, and now it is.
Yeah,
So
they added that not too long ago.
Yeah, so because up until then, I mean, I'm still learning that. I've been playing for 3 years, and the programming stuff, I mean, I know everybody does it, but I didn't know how to do it, hadn't really messed with it. And honestly, a lot of the stuff I've actually turned off, especially on ground stuff. Space stuff, I've got several cool things that can factor in, like refurbishing my shields or whole hit points or whatever, recharging my weapons faster. If I've got something like that that'll auto, then I've got it auto. So, but all my weapon stuff though, I prefer to do that manually. And I use a lot of beam overloads, and I like to do that when I want to do it, not because it did it by itself. But having to, I didn't realize that was a thing, because so many times I'd have to go into the menu and be like, okay, well, I activate this, I activate that, and a lot of them you couldn't make them automatically activate, so I didn't bother.
And that was a pain, because I had a lot of them that I wanted to use, but you can only put one on your trigger. So all the other ones you had to go in and activate manually, and it was a real pain. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't like PvPs, because like if you take, in the blink of an eye, if you take your eyes off of what you're doing for 1 second to bring up an item wheel, you're dead.
Yep, and then there are
that's how it
plenty of
was
people
for me.
There's plenty of people that they're really good at that. That's just not my forte, and it's not your
thing. Like,
but that's the great
it's...
thing about this game, is that there's so many things in this game that you can do, but you don't have to do to have a blast at playing this game.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I'm never going to do PvP. I mean, other than us doing some fleet stuff like that, no. I hate PvP. I have no reason to do it. You probably have to spend money to build up your ships the way some of these people do. I've never been into one-on-one combat.
It's just way too. I was saying something to somebody just the other day. Like, once your character is leveled up, you're at level 65. You've golded out all you've got a fairly decent build on your ship, and everything's golded out. You've got hell, in my case, I've even got my endeavors finished. I don't even have to collect perk points anymore, because I've got all those bonuses filled up too, and I can still go into a PvP and instantly get blown up. One shot dead. Don't even have time to get a shot off myself. Can't even return fire. I just think that's, once you reach the highest level, that's way too big of a margin, in my opinion.
The scaling should be a little different, but like I said, it's not something you even have to do. It's not the
I
main
don't
focus
know.
of the game. It's just an option. So
I've played other Star Trek games that had decent space battling, like space battling that I truly, truly enjoyed. This isn't one of them. I'm sorry, but it just doesn't look like that in Star Trek, you know? Ships don't fly around like X-Wings, and you don't see freaking seizure-inducing space magic all the time, where it's just diarrhea Christmas lights
the
all over the
space
screen.
magic.
Hell, you can't even tell what's going on most of the time.
Some of them, yeah. Now that bothers me too. But I said I understand it. I mean, people want shooty things. They want to blow stuff up, and that's what sells. I get that too. But I don't like it when there's a space tornado
join the
and
race,
I
Greg.
can't see what else is going on.
If you didn't already, Greg, join the race.
I don't
Yeah,
know who
Greg
you
says
is.
PvP is totally different. I don't hate you, Greg. You do your science thing. You still can't beat me in a PvP.
Somebody in the fleet's got a science. The rest of us are tack. Although I've actually considered doing a science captain and a science build, but I've got like 7 characters and I barely play 2 of them.
My problem right now is that, like, I've been playing for so long that other than hanging out with the group and, having all these cool conversations and everything, there's not much left for me in the game. Like I said earlier, I've reached a level where I'm very comfortable with how strong I am. I feel no need to get any stronger.
All right. I'm kind of a completionist. I'm trying to do as many things as I can that I actually enjoy doing. So, like the crafting, I'm going to max all of that out at 20. It's going to take a while. It may take me another year or two, but everything I've got is at least level 15. I'm going to eventually go back to the accolade chasing, Even though you don't really earn anything special for it, it's just that it's something in the game that you can do. Why not? Especially with the the little teleporty thing. I can't remember.
The spatial trajector?
Yes. That when I found out about that thing, wow! I started having even more fun. I mean, just it's something to screw around with. Why not?
We could go have some fun with that. I can't remember if I ever showed off some of the areas where we can go out of bounds. I know we showed off some of the stuff at the academy, but I don't remember. I can't remember if we ever did the space dock stuff or not.
Now let's see. Who was there when we did that at ESD where we all got inside the display window at the Taylors? Were you with us when we did that?
I don't remember if I was with you that particular time, but I know I've done that once before.
Well, it was. I know for a fact Mullis was in there. So, and there was. Let's see. I think Jen. Maybe it was Jen, but it seemed like there was a 4th one. We all got in there at one point, and we just stayed. We just put our controllers down and talked for the next 20 or 30 minutes because we'd gotten in there, and it was so hard to get in there. That
Greg, you beat Starbase 234 on Elite?
What? He's lying. No, I believe him. I believe him. If he's done it, he probably has.
He probably can beat me in a PvP now. Then he probably can. He was starting to become fierce competition the last time I battled him. And, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Although Starbase 234 doesn't move. So maybe I would still have a chance against you, because that space magic you use kind of depends on your opponent not moving away from it. I mean, it doesn't depend on it. You use gravity wells and stuff like that, but I'm sure that's a lot more effective against the Starbase than it is against me.
So that's probably one of the few reasons I actually want to try a science build, is so I can, just see what all the stuff can do.
I'll tell you what, Greg, if you're up for it, I'll do a PvP with you right now. We'll do it live, just for shits and giggles.
Oh.
With like a minute left, yeah, you might beat
Oh,
me, man.
wow.
I mean, we don't have to. It's up to you. It's just an idea.
Who's that snowman? Oh.
Who's that
Wise man
Pokemon?
can hear prophet in the wind.
You can't beat Jin? I'm surprised. I don't think I can beat Jin anymore either, actually.
Yeah. Well, Jen's been cheating. She's only been playing for like 20 minutes, but she's on every day, all the time, and she gets on, and I think she's been using Craig's stuff when he's at work, and she's learning how his stuff works, so she knows what to do and what she can do.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not, but you know.
Oh, I didn't even see your reply there, Greg. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm sending you a team invite. And once you accept that, we'll get into it here. I think I remember how to set it up. It's been a minute. Yeah, no, based on what I saw Jen doing the other night, I don't think I could beat her in a PvP anymore either.
Really?
I doubt it.
For a bargain.
Well, based on the birthday stuff that we usually do, I'm not worried about it at all because I've never been competition to anybody. And I think I got pretty good equipment. I like what I got on my ship, but, you know.
No, I assume, Greg, when you say flagship, you're talking about like your main build, your best ship you have. Go ahead and accept that team invite, too, when you get a second.
Hey, who is this? Oh, I'm going to go do the ice fishing again while I'm at it, so.
Oh, go ahead and change ships. Yeah, that's what I figured. Flagship is your best build.
His pointy ship, as I call it. I don't remember what it is.
Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. I think I'm about to be schooled and horribly embarrassed on my own live screen. Well, I won't really be that embarrassed. I just got done saying PvP and really ain't my jam, you know.
Yeah, well, you might as well show people. I mean, you don't want to be a liar. Or, I mean, you can get on there with me and you can guarantee you'll win. Yeah.
I was in a ridiculous PvP. It was like a 4 against 3 or a 4 against 2 the other night, and I'm not gonna be. We'll see, Greg. We'll see. But yeah, I was in a PvP with her. We were on opposite teams, but I was getting one-shotted. It was 25 rounds. I don't think I ever even got a shot off. And,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. But she scored some points. She got a few kills in. So, and she was fighting some. I would guess that they're probably a few of the best people in the game, or at least on the console.
All right, so what I would need to know is it the weapons or is it the consoles or is it the combination that's
the whole thing, Tiberius. It's your whole thing. Everything has to have synergy and work together. Your build, like your actual ship, everything that's on your actual ship, plus your captain's traits,
and see, that's where you lose me. That's where you lose me because my stuff, I just when I built up levels, it went where I felt it all to go. None of it is maximized. I guarantee that, and I don't know. There's so
Greg,
many to choose from.
Sorry, Greg. I see you took the team invite. Does that mean you're ready? Let me go ahead and start setting it up. and I'll wait until you say you're ready. I'm sorry, Tiberius. What were you saying?
No, it's all good.
Let's see. How do I do this again?
I'm old and senile. I done forgot. I'm getting beat up by a giant gummy worm. So
change to team 2.
no,
Okay, so
that
team 2.
all of those little nuances that you can do to boost a ship. There's just so many things, and you don't have to do any of it to have fun in this game. That's great, but if you like min-maxing, or if you like micromanaging every inch of everything you do, yeah, it's in this game for you to do it. It's just not a requirement.
Tiberius, it's your actual build, your captain's abilities, your traits, and also you got to think about your bridge officers too and what you've got them equipped with.
Okay.
You know, it's everything. It all works together.
And that's
I think I'm okay with. I think personally, I think I'm okay, average to okay with my build, and everything else, like, you know, that skill tree, the captain's abilities. Yeah, I probably don't have that set up right, and my bridge officers could definitely use some work. It's all just, you know, it's kind of, I look at it the same way as, like, you know how everyone has a list in their head of what they want to spend their time on. You know what I mean? Like, for example, movies. You know, how many movies do you not watch that you would like to watch, but you just, you know, you put them on the back burner and they stay there for a long time, and then eventually you just forget about them. You know, they're just never a priority. Yeah, you got to make those decisions. You know, what do you want to spend your time on? For me, I don't want to spend my time, you know, tons and tons of time trying to figure all this out. I got to like I said, a real comfortable point, and I'm happy with where I'm at. So.
I don't mind experimenting with some other stuff. That's the whole reason I built other characters, because you know,
ready. Okay.
You can't go back.
Task force assembled.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I was just making sure I got this set up. No. I was just making sure I got this set up so I can see it too, because I'm catching fish, but I want to watch what y'all are doing too. So.
All right. Thank you, Ethan. I will try. Like I said, not my thing really, but I'll try not to complain about the visuals this time. Oh yeah, no, we gotta change that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes. Maybe right about there. Okay. He's going to be coming for me any second now. I'm going to do some threatening stance here while I'm waiting for him to show up.
Will you punch that fish? Oh.
Never want to hit threatening stance more than like 9 times.
What does that do?
200% threat generation, 20% chance when damage to increase maximum hull by 5% for 60 seconds. Stacks, 10 stacks max.
Ah, okay. Because I know I have a lot of things like that available to use. It's just usually I'm doing the 3 or 4 things that I like to do. Like I said, I'm a beam overload guy, and I tend to stick with that. And I don't like having to push the buttons extra times to look something up in my menu. I just got a few things for each trigger, and that's it. But I do know that I have one of those, and I usually just don't go back to read them.
Whoa,
it's like,
where's my ship going?
Oh my god.
That was weird. I was like power
doing?
sliding there. Greg, I got you. I'm actually really surprised. You almost got me for a second there. I almost, like, I blinked and I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna die. And then somehow I didn't. I'm not even sure what happened.
I saw that space tornado, though. Good grief. Die, gummy worm. Hmm.
Oh, crap. Oh no!
Whoa. Big splody splody.
Oh no! Oh, and of course, as I'm exploding, I get out of the ice. 3, 2, 1, respawn. Looks like this is going to be one of those down to the wire, by the skin of your teeth, or whatever expression you want to use. It's not going to be good. There he is. There he is. Holy crap.
What are you using? You using your vengeance class?
No, this is my Disco Constitution Miracle Weapon
Okay,
Flight
okay.
Carrier.
Well, like I said, I'm watching the stream on my phone, so it's kind of hard to see.
Toasted.
Okay. Jeez. Have you got any more?
Hope anybody that sees this is kind to me, because I know I suck. Thought I just saw him blip on my screen. There we go. He is hiding. Or he's circling around looking for me and just happens to be on the other side of the map circling. Wait, I see him.
Excuse me.
Darn it, Greg, hold still.
Get him, get him.
Get him, get him. Oh, crap.
Oh. Okay, I didn't want to sit up by the tree. Thank you.
Oh, holy hell.
What was that?
A gravity well and a... what you call it?
Good God. Whoa.
Oh, I just noticed Greg is in a, thinking of your Klingon, Greg. I just noticed that you're in the Crossfield class. Oh, heck. Whew. That was intense. I think, Greg, you might have forgot to offload that shipment of explodium that you were hauling earlier. I'm probably not playing fair now. I caught you right at your spawning point. Uh-oh. I didn't know you could shoot parasitic ice. Yeah, I just auto-locked onto it somehow. Oh my.
That's a lot of space magic.
Right?
Oh! It's hell getting beat up by a giant gummy worm. Hey, you're on fire in space. That's not cool.
Okay. Come on, Greg, get me one more time. I know you can get a second point. Might want to hide until your stuff is recharged. Oh, I'm dead. Thought I could make that turn. Nope. Where are you at?
Alright. What's next?
There you are. Oh, what? Hey, there you go.
Wow.
Did you just see that?
Yeah. It's a hell of a light show. What are y'all going to? 10? 5?
5, yeah.
Stop doing that. Don't do that. It's contagious. I say to nobody in particular.
How the heck did he just do that? Oh, there he is. Did you fire that while you were cloaked or something? That is freaking horrible. Is this game trying to induce seizures? I swear, if any game ever needed a seizure warning, this is it. And I said I wasn't going to complain about it.
Oh, no, I wholeheartedly agree. You know, most stuff like this doesn't bother me, but some of that, yeah, like that one right there, wow.
I mean, that was literally a strobe light. Are you kidding me? Why do we need that?
That's a little overkill. I mean, as far as effect goes, it does what it does. That's fine, but good God, you go blind watching it. You died.
It's not what a battle looks like in Star Trek. It just isn't.
Right.
Not even close.
No, I agree.
the main reason why I can't do PvPs. See, these visuals are just nauseating. That's putting it lightly. Jeez, I can't even look at that.
Whoa. I just looked back down at it and just in time to go blind. Wow. I mean, I guess is you want the dramatic effect to go with the hellacious damage. Are you wearing a lollipop? What is going on here? Oh, that's right. That was one of the weapons, wasn't it? Giant lollipop is a melee weapon.
Wow.
Damn it, stop the yawning. Not tired, I'm not falling asleep, I promise. Sinuses are killing me, though.
So...
Where's everybody at?
I don't know what that was all about, Greg, but I'm 99% sure you just pummeled me outside of my weapons range.
Wow.
Like, I was getting hit, and I couldn't see him. I couldn't even see him.
Huh.
Until right before I exploded, and I realized he was behind me.
Good grief.
But I was looking in that direction the whole time, because that's the direction the shots were coming from.
You is a genius.
I don't know, I'd have to go back and watch it to know for sure. And I'm not going to do that, so... The world will never know. Or at least I won't. Unless somebody tells me in the comments later. Hey, there he is. Well... Oh! Yeah, see, I'm very, very close to not being able to beat you anymore. It won't be long now. Oh, I can't stand it, man. Like the visuals, you know, between the visuals that I can't stand to look at and the non-responsive controls where I have to hit the torpedo button like 10-15 times before the torpedoes will shoot. Yeah, it's just not any fun for me.
You know, sometimes I have issues with firing. It's crazy because my controller is like less than... I haven't even used it for 2 or 3 months. I mean, it's a brand new controller, but it's still... Like, I mean, everything seems to respond quite well most of the time, but it's just... Like, you push the trigger and it doesn't do anything. I don't know if that's just...
Yeah, and while I'm complaining, I want to say on the ground... Now, maybe I'm crazy, maybe this won't be a popular opinion, but I feel like when you shoot your phaser, you know, whatever your weapon is, nothing should ever override that. Like, if you're pulling your trigger or trying to shoot your phaser, that should automatically be what you should be doing no matter what. You shouldn't be stopping to act, you know, if you got other stuff set on automatic, it should not interfere with firing your phaser.
Thank you.
You know, like, let go, once you let go of the trigger, then maybe it should do it automatically, but...
Lately, when I've been doing endeavors that require me to do ground damage of any kind, I've deactivated every single thing because it's gotten in the way. You know, I had like the exocomps, you know, that pop up and help. The security team that beams down, I had that. I also have a couple of things that add to my, I think, my range damage. Or accuracy, I think is what it is. And he like reaches up and hits his comm badge or something to activate that while I'm shooting. I'm like, I mean, like I said, that all of that crap to me also isn't very Trekky. You know, all that crap together. It is in the game, and it's part of it, and it's fun. If you want to use it, that's fine. But Yeah.
Well, there's a problem with Star Trek and Star Wars. Both have the same problem when it comes to their like in Star Wars games. It's lightsabers, and I've heard many fans complain that lightsabers never feel like lightsabers in games. You know, they feel more like baseball
Right.
bats or something.
Right.
You know, they're not nearly as powerful as they should be. Same thing with phasers. You know, I get that in this game, you know, we each have personal shields plus body armor. You know,
Right.
but there's so many things like, you know, you shouldn't. I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have to shoot, you know, a Romulan foot soldier 50 times before he dies.
Right.
Not with a phaser, for
Right.
crying out loud.
It's not as bad as some games are, though. But no, I agree with you. Although, you know, my favorite weapon, I can usually two-shot a Tholian with my favorite phaser rifle. So maybe that's not impressive to some people. I don't know.
I mean,
It's a golden out level 15 weapon, so
honestly, when I first started, I thought that like the Tholians down on Nukara, yeah,
yeah.
Like I even went down there with somebody one time because I had the first weapon that I ever stuck with for the longest time when I first started playing. It was just a Kirk style original series phaser. That I had golded out. It was like, I think it was the standard issue one that the game gave me, and I just golded it out. I don't remember for sure, but it was actually decent. You know, it too would one shot Tholians down there. Then I got to the Delta Quadrant and went to Kabali Prime. At that point, I realized my phaser was junk, and I needed to get something better.
Yeah, but Kabali is that's a
War
ruthless area.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've
They
been
have
up
made
there
it a lot
recently.
easier, though. They got rid of about half of the foot soldiers and replaced them with those little droid things.
Yeah,
But those droid
are
things
annoying,
such a
though.
pain in the butt. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not
those
very
are
powerful,
annoying.
but they're sure hard to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what else should we do? Should we start thinking about wrapping it up, or do you want to do something else? I mean, we've been on here for more than 2.5 hours.
Well,
Hey, there's Bobifer. Hey,
oh
Bobifer.
yeah. Where? Oh, wait, where? Where? Some comments? Pop up here. Bobby.
All hail Fleet Leader Bobifer. Yay.
I was happy he decided to go for the whole outfit too, because
Oh, yeah.
you know he didn't want to get
I'm
on the
not-
ugly
I'm not
sweater
really in that.
bandwagon at first.
As you can see, my character's not in a festive spirit. He is not a merry man.
Neither am I, but damn it, I had to have this sweater. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care.
Here, I'll tell you what. I'll at least put on some winter clothes. You know. We'll put on my off-duty outfit. So now I got this cool trench coat.
Oh, see now I could do that too. I could.
That's the main reason why I have a summer outfit and I have an off-duty outfit, but I hate messing with the wardrobe really, so I don't have a winter outfit. Not a specific one.
I don't like having to mess with it when I really want to alter something, because it's slow. But don't get me wrong, I really do like altering the outfits and stuff.
It is nice to be able
fun.
to customize your characters, even your bridge officers. Any way you want them to look, you can do it.
'Cause-
I'll give you a tip. If you go to the tailor, like
Here we go.
basically
See,
any tailor other than the one at Earth Space Dock, it runs a lot faster.
Yeah, no, you're right. I usually use one somewhere else. They're all slow to me, but
They are all slow. Also,
the
if you have a
interaction
PS5,
is-
they work a lot better
Oh,
too.
well-
Actually,
well,
the
I don't have that
thing
problem.
is, you and I both play on a PS4 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't have a PS5 yet, do you?
no.
Yeah. So when you get one, you'll be amazed at how much better this game runs. I'm
I'm
pretty
usually
sure.
a generation or two behind console-wise every time. So
Me too. I'm always very slow to embrace the newest technology, especially when it comes to software, computer stuff.
oh no, it's
I never jump
I'll-
on board with the newest thing. I let it be out for a couple of years before I buy
Yeah,
it.
I like new things. My wallet doesn't. That's where that
Right.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought my PS4 at the end of the life cycle of the system, and
Yeah, but I was gonna say the PS4, honestly, it can barely run Star Trek Online. I think I think it just barely meets the system requirements to be able to play this game.
I think it does
Greg
quite well with
says,
everything except the interaction for
"Oh,
altering
Ethan,
your outfits.
I missed your parasitic ice comment. There are consoles, jump consoles that I could get to get out of parasitic ice. I'll keep that in mind, Ethan. Thanks." And Greg says, "The thing is, though, I couldn't even compete with you if I was in an energy build." I don't know, Greg. I mean, 4 to 5. You only needed one more kill, and you would have won that one. So I don't know. You're definitely gonna get me soon. I know it's gonna be soon.
Don't you want an Eppo friend?
I think me and Bobifer, I think, feel similar. You know, PvP isn't really either of our jams, but we're still super proud of everybody that's, you know, now surpassing us, that we've helped come along the way.
I rule all the lands of ice and snow.
I keep thinking there was something else we were gonna mention or talk about, but I guess.
Well, Greg or Jen or Bobifer or Ethan, anybody, if anybody has any suggestions or anything, I'm still good to go for a little while longer. Jen, I love getting blown up. You've said that before. Now I'm starting to believe you, because I've heard you say it enough times now that it feels like you're not just saying that. It's hard for my brain to process that. Like, you love getting blown up, really? Who's that over there? Oh, just body armor or some kind of outfit. I thought this was like a, like a special designed alien character or something from a distance.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Mullis, I see you there. Personal space, my man. Personal space. You know, we live in a COVID world after all. No, I'm just screwing with you. Yeah. Oh, a wise guy. Stomp the
Damn it! I got too close to Q and I toggled the damn menu while I was jumping. It's the 3 snow dudes. Probably get his.
Oh, he's got to do the.
Get his point for the day, probably.
Oh, it took him to a different instance, didn't it?
What did he start the race?
Yeah, he just disappeared though off my screen.
No, there he is.
He goes.
Where you going, Bobby? Where you going, Bobby?
Greg says let's do a TFO or two. We can do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Whee! Oh, don't fall outside. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not even in the race.
Done with this race, we'll see if he wants to join us.
Run! He's got a gun! That was funny. Just watching, he's just standing completely still and still sliding.
Whoa, that would have been a disqualification. Nice.
Who's the spider? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Ethan. All right, how many people we got for a TFO here? We've got, well, we've got Tiberius. I'll go ahead and get you in. We've got Greg. Go ahead and get Greg in. We've got Bobifer. I'm afraid Bobifer. Oh, there we go. Invite to team. So we can do what? One more.
You got Mullis is in here, I think.
Well, we got Mollis, Datush, and Thylic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
So, flip a coin or something. Flip a three-way coin. You got a three-sided coin?
No. On my dock, I have a D6 somewhere, but
Yeah, I got a D6 handy. We'll say what, one? Let's see, 1 or 2 Jin, 3 or 4 Mollis, 5 or 6 Thylic. Hang on, I got it right here. Just trying to get at it. Yeah, I just dropped something behind my entertainment center. That's nice. There it is. Okay, I don't have any way to prove it, but so what is it again? 1 or 2? It's I already forgot who we're. I already forgot what we're doing. we got Greg Tiberius and Bobifer in here, so
yeah,
1 or 2 we'll say,
choosing one more.
Yeah, 1 or 2 is Thautush, 3 or 4 is Mollis, and 5 or 6 is Thylic. That's right. Okay, here's the roll.
There you go.
I got a 4. So that's Mollis, right?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I think. Where is Mollis?
He's there. He is. He's the jumping
jumping
guy.
around. Okay.
Stand still.
There we go. Okay, Jen and Thylic, I apologize. You can only have 5 at a time, so if we do another one, I'll swap somebody out. Right, so, should I just do a random?
Sure. I prefer
All right,
space
we'll do a
ones, but it
random.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
And we'll keep our fingers crossed here. Fingers crossed for something good. Personally, I'm rooting for gravity kills.
Fuck that.
Everybody hates gravity kills. If you know how to play it, it's not that bad.
I don't know. I heard somebody complaining the other day about it. Said it was terribly glitchy lately.
No, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
You
sure
know,
what they were referring to. I haven't played it in a minute, but
If you go into TFOs, it's not even under the Iconian list anymore.
oh, interesting.
I don't know if they've moved it. Something's been adjusted or what. There we go.
Ethan says it's broke. Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, I always thought it was broke, but you know,
Well,
or it was crap at the very least. I mean, you're right. I mean, as long as you could, maneuver okay, it wasn't terrible,
Kirk are
but
about
just
to overrun this planet
was one of the
with
the least
factor.
fun
Several
ones.
gem hadar.
No, I don't like this
It's
one
been a
either.
minute since I played this one.
Yeah. All right. Zoom back in. There you go. Yeah.
Good grief, that's a big ship.
Hey, she purdy.
She is, yeah, I love the Vengeance.
I do too.
I had one, you know, that was my main ship for the longest time
Yeah.
before I got this one.
Definitely my favorite one. Although, like I tell everybody, I've never been keen on the Kelvin timelines scaling for the ships. But
Right, yeah, I agree.
I-
It was unnecessarily big.
and the silliness that they threw in for that ship on that particular movie, no, not into that. But the ship itself, the design, the look, I love. I would alter a couple of things, but other than that, I just think it's a cool ship. It's got a little new, but it's got a little old too, you know, as far as the design goes. I'm very partial to anything Next Generation and before. I like some of the new stuff too, but when you say new for me, we're talking 20 years ago. So First Contact, you know.
There's not many Star Treks I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of Enterprise, and I really wasn't the hugest fan of Picard, honestly. I think even Season 3 was way overhyped, and it gets way more credit than I think it deserves. But, I mean, Season 3 was at least better than the first two seasons. I don't argue with that.
Not that it wasn't a fun show, but it's its own thing, and I don't know how in the hell they could ever say it belongs in universe at all. But you know, that's my opinion. I can have an opinion.
Of course, everybody can have an opinion.
I don't ever give anybody crap about liking something, but
Well, especially when it comes to Star Trek, because, like, even with, you know, Picard or Enterprise, like, you know, I'm happy that other people like it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Star Trek,
right?
You know what I'm
and
saying?
if it gets new people into
right,
the
exactly.
franchise,
There's nothing I love more than seeing. I've been watching some reaction videos lately of people that have never seen Star Trek before. I found a couple of guys called Target Audience on YouTube, and they're a lot of fun to watch. They're on a journey to watch every piece of Star Trek media ever made.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they've gotten through the original series and the animated series. They're currently working their way through Next Generation. I've watched almost all of them so far.
I've never seen the animated series.
The animated series is really good, actually.
I always heard that. You know, I never had the opportunity to watch it. Hell, I didn't know it existed until I was an adult. You know, I grew up on original series reruns as a child. That was one of my favorite things because, you know, it was syndicated. So it was one of the first things you get to watch after the evening news. Turn, baby, turn. There you go. There it is. There's that stop on the dime and give you 9 cents change.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
But you didn't know you could drift a starship. Uh-oh. Hell, man. really remember this one. This was one. Wasn't this one attached to one of the events at one point? Recently?
I think so.
That's definitely not one of the worst ones.
No.
I'd say my biggest gripe about a couple of them is that they kind of drag. It was like, well, do I need 6 more rounds of this crap? You know?
Right,
Get
yeah.
over there.
Like, this one isn't that bad.
I'm not a when you have an objective, I'm not a huge fan of time limits. You know, like if you can get it done
Right.
faster than the time limit, then you should be able to. I hate having to wait for the time to run out.
Right.
Time limit is the wrong word. It's the opposite of a limit. It's like you have to spend that long.
Yeah.
Huge. One of the worst examples of that is the TFO where you're fighting Mirror Universe, Deep Space Nine. What's that one called?
Oh, yeah, I hate that one. I know which
I
one
don't
you're
hate
talking
that
about.
one, but it's like I think the time requirement is stupid. Like if you can take everything down faster than that 5 minutes or whatever, you should be able to.
Well, to me, that's definitely one that drags. It's like you fight, and then you go back over
taking
there,
too
and
much
then you
damage.
fight, and you go... Yeah. Like, I know they tweaked that one, too.
They did. They made it a lot better, in my opinion. I know Cello wasn't happy with it when they changed it because they took away his favorite part, where she keeps saying we're taking too much damage. But honestly, that never made any sense. You know, like if you're damaging her, that's another thing that irritates me. You can't repair your ship that fast in Star Trek. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, so often in this game, your opponent, especially the computer, during the missions and TFOs, the computer controlled, they'll become untargetable while they repair themselves. Like, that's so stupid.
Right.
Earth ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Gamma. Oh, there it is. That's all the way on the other side.
Speeding up the evacuation.
Yeah, see,
Wow.
the
I started
screen's big.
spamming my torpedo button while that ship was still had a full green bar. By the time the
wow.
torpedoes actually fired, the ship was already destroyed. They didn't even hit it.
I've done that before.
Dude, it's every time. Every single time I go to fire torpedoes, there's like a 10-15 second delay. It's not even a delay, because they'll never fire if I don't keep mashing the button over and over again.
Oh, wow.
People say, well, you're probably not pressing the button hard enough. I'm squeezing it, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
no,
I'm
you
squeezing
shouldn't. You
it.
shouldn't have to push the button that hard.
I mean, I'm not
That's
mashing it, you know. I'm not putting force
Right.
into it. You know, I'm not trying
you're
to break it
supposed
or
to-
anything, but, you know, I'm
you should
squeezing it
work
plenty.
But there are plenty of times when I think it's rarely is it the R2. It's usually the R1, which is the torpedo button that gives me a little trouble. It's either R1 or L1 that sometimes I have to push 2 or 3 times. Like I said, this controller is like 3 months old. You know.
Oh, this is a pretty brand new controller, too. Actually, Greg sent it to me. Yeah, it's in prime condition, but yeah, L1 and R1 both. What do I have? Right now on my L1, I have equipped the advanced tactical computer, which is kind of a watered down version of the Domino.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll have to press it 3, 4, 5 times before it activates too.
Earth ship spotted
I don't know.
at
I'd chalk it up to what you was talking about earlier about the game, not the PlayStation just barely able to handle the game. I mean, maybe it's that.
Maybe, but I've noticed, especially with the computer, not so much torpedoes, but I notice it with the L1 all the time. It knows that I press the button because I'll press it and I see that it blinks. You know, it does like a little, blinky, like it registered your button press, and then I look away, and when I look back, it's not counting down. And so I press it again, and I see it do the little blink thing, and I look away. I assumed that it activated. And then when I look back, no, it's still not counting down. Finally, on the 3rd try, it'll finally activate. That's how it usually goes with that one.
Hmm.
It's weird.
While we've been doing this, right before we started, did you tamper or mess with the camera at all?
No, actually.
Well, it started me off like mid-camera, but I went in and adjusted it to full screen like I like it. The Vengeance takes up my entire television. But I haven't had an issue since the combat started, so it just crossed my mind. I was like, I didn't know if you tweaked with it at all yet, since we talked about it the first time.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
What? Those disappeared. Okay.
Jeez, where'd it go? What else is there? See, now, like this one was really busy, but there wasn't a whole lot of space magic to mess it up. It was just busy, you know.
Yeah. As you say that, a giant fire tornado appears.
I don't know who did that. I don't have that. But somebody's always dropping that.
That one's not as bad, but there are other effects in this game that are so obnoxious that I wouldn't use them even if somebody gave it to me for free and told me that it was the best weapon in the entire game. I still wouldn't use it.
Oh, fleet marks. Nah, I think I'm going to take the Gamma Force marks.
Yeah.
Just for something different.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and leave the map.
Alright.
Oh, Greg wants me to PvP Milftastic now.
Oh boy.
Well, actually, I didn't notice he said that before. He said, let's do a TFO or two, so I don't know if he still wants to see that or no. If Milftastic remembers whether or not we did, or which of the out-of-bounds stuff we did already, we could do that. Oh, she said let's do it. Okay, sounds good to me.
She wants to get blowed up again, huh?
Yeah, why not? You know, give it a shot. She's probably gonna beat me this time, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's see. So first, I need to leave the team that I'm on. Okay. Invite to team. And better put my uniform back on for this.
It's good for business.
Right, as soon as you accept that team invite, I'll set it up. Ah, alright. Let's see here. Create private. Go team 2. Space PvP. 5 rounds. Oh, geez. Okay. I see you, Greg. Alright. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm not expecting anything good.
Beware, for today is a good day to
Tanker Connie? I don't care. Whatever you're in now, because I already set it up, it's gonna pop any second now. You won't be able to switch once we get in there. So I'd say just go with whatever you're already in. You're probably gonna beat me.
I have winter items for a bargain.
Here we go. Here we go. It's me. Oh crap, here we go for real. Alright. All hands to battle stations. Red alert. No,
You know,
I'm not
sometimes I
going to give
miss
you
that.
time to sit there and activate your stuff. I'm going to take you out now. Oh, okay. Not sure what you just did. Come on.
Jump off real quick. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. We might end up stalemating here. See if we'll give it, but I don't know, 5, 6, I don't know, up to 10 minutes maybe, just depending on how we feel. If neither of us scores a point by then, we'll call it a stalemate. I got 3:16 on the clock right now for the elapsed time on this live stream, so by the time it's... Oh, you killed me while I was slipping away. 16... Maybe 25? When it says 3:25 on the elapsed time, then we'll call it a draw. But you already killed me now, so screw that idea.
A lot of stuff going on for a one-on-one fight.
Yeah. Somebody's got Nimbus Pirate distress calls out. Those are hers.
Okay.
Look at that shit she's got there. She can outrun me at full impulse.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Craig says, "This is great."
I have winter items for a bargain. Like that. There we go.
Whoa. Crazy angle.
You don't want to get on my broadside with my advanced phasers.
Peace is good for business.
Another thing, a good thing that I'll say about this game, as far as starting out for when you're new, the game's gotten a lot better at teaching you certain things, like how to play when you first start out during the tutorial. It's a lot better now than it used to be when I first started.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all right. I mean, I really don't have a lot to compare it to other than starting, other characters. But I've always thought the intros were okay. I mean, it doesn't explain a lot about the rest of the game after you've started, though. But I mean, it gives you a few things. Having a little storyline for each type of character, though, is pretty fun too. Like, I haven't gotten very far with my Romulan character, but the whole intro and first handful of missions as a Romulan character, completely different than what I expected, and it was fun. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of explosions y'all got going on there.
It ain't gonna be long before they're both gonna be able to beat me with their eyes closed.
Oh yeah.
It won't be long at all, I guarantee it. It's taking everything I got just to stay alive against Jin right now.
Jeez.
I'm a land bomber, motherfucker!
If I look away, I'm screwed. If my concentration wavers, I'm gonna die.
You have some pretty damn good shields.
Thank you. Oh, jeez, I thought that round was never going to be over. Okay. Whew. I'm not even exaggerating, dude. It literally has taken every bit of concentration I have just to stay alive against her.
Wow. I mean, I'm sitting here watching. It's like it's just a constant barrage between the two of you.
Oh crap! She respawned right behind me. I see Ethan in the comments. Thank you, Ethan. I know you're talking to Jen and not to me, but still. Holy hell!
Greg says he can't beat her in that either.
Thank you, Greg. But surely, I find it hard to believe that you can't at least get a couple of points against her, right, Greg? You're not. She's not. It's not a complete shutout against you. You're getting a couple of points on her, right?
You is a genius. And so handsome.
What? 5-0? Well, you guys keep going like you're going, you'll both be beating me in no time. I mean that. I have no doubt in my mind. Woo-wee! Go look at Fleet Chat. I can't right now, because if I leave the game screen, then the live screen goes to a blank screen. Like, everybody will be seeing a black screen, and if I leave it that way for more than a few seconds, it automatically ends the live stream. Which we have been going for 3.5 hours, so maybe it is about time. She did more damage and more healing, yeah. I saw that. Well, maybe it is. Unless anybody else has anything they want me to talk about or for Tiberius to talk about for, anything game related or anything. I don't know, anything at all, really. I think probably it is time for us to start thinking about wrapping it up here.
Yeah, it's probably long enough. I mean, you want to save what you got for other things. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I've been up since 4:30ish this morning.
Time for us old dudes to get off the thing, I guess. I mean, I'll probably still stay up and play a little bit longer, but...
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. Everybody, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you. And I am going to stay on the game for a few more minutes. I'll switch over to the United Front chat and keep talking to you guys for a little bit longer. Little rap party. All right, everybody else, have a good night, and I'll see you next time.
See you guys.